Okay, I have started the recording with the correct
We could
recording
have had
voice.
Crunchy Kumquat, and this is all on
The
you.
blue Yeti
Crunch
turned into a
quad.
red Yeti.
Alright. So, because it was funny last time, who wants to read the session recap? Josh, if you don't want to do it, you get a free pass.
Yeah,
Because you did
We
it
all
last
have to do
time.
it in character voice.
You have to do it in character.
I don't have a character.
Honestly, the last episode being called Slanei Sickle, I think
I
it's
was
appropriate.
literally pulling up the session
Yep,
recap.
there we go.
Last session, we escaped the frost giant known as Ólfeigur and continued eastwards towards, you misspelled Bravar.
Fuck you!
During the journey,
Edison doesn't even get the joke!
During the journey,
We're
the
going to
cold of
Bravar.
winter begins to
Not.
affect the party as someone, Tavi, struggled to keep the fire lit at night. I struggled to survive in... Oh, wait. Do I need to refer to myself in the third person as well?
It's up to you.
Okay.
You could just do the typical Slanei, that's me.
Slanei, myself, struggled to survive the winter in the snow as the days pass and eventually succumbs to the effects of hypothermia. I fell unconscious?
Yeah, you did, for 10 hours! You rolled madness, remember?
Yeah.
I feel like I, at one point, made a joke about how you would not survive the winter, and then, just a couple sessions later, that came true.
I almost didn't survive the winter. Mikkel put me into Ketunia's basket to keep myself warm and lets Ketunia ride the sled pulled by Loki. After almost getting assaulted by two snowballs from two children, the party finds the small hamlet of Fistdaler.
Yeah.
In the mead hall, the people of Fistdaler stay huddled together for warmth and drink stew. A woman by the name of Arnkatla welcomes the party and allows them to stay, though mentions they have little to offer in the winters.
Volvas.
Volva...
That's basically a seeress, or like a priestess lady. It's magic lady. Just say magic lady.
A magic
Soothsayer.
lady
Yeah.
named Helga helps Slanei, me, while Stonk speaks to the rooster screaming of winter.
It was a good talk.
Stonk informs Arnkatla of the coup in Eldingheim, where her husband was present. After arrests in the meat hall, Mikkel awakens to the sound of a horn in the distance. After running outside with Stonk to investigate, he hears the cackling of Knoll people. I will preface for those who are listening, Knoll people is hyphenated.
Yeah, that's
Very important.
Grammarly wanted me to hyphenate it.
Stonk, Mikkel, and Tavi fend off the Knolls while from stealing livestock, while Slanei worked my way past the barricade to assist despite my exhaustion. The party successfully fends off the town from the invasion, massacring the Knoll people, again hyphenated. Arnkatla and Helga mentioned that the ice giant usually scares off the Knolls and other horrors of the forest. Ólfeigur is known for harassing the town of Fistdaler and occasionally taking human sacrifices to the tomb as sacrifices to Jääklymä.
Yep.
Arnkatla asks the party to look into the ice giant's whereabouts because she fears that the Knolls will only be the beginning if Ólfeigur is gone. Unfortunately for them, he'll be gone permanently very soon.
Gotta clean up the...
Yeah, I like how we all, if this giant goes away, we all fucking die. We're like, we're gonna kill him. We haven't killed him yet, we're going to.
We've just all, in character, just, giving each other a look of, yeah, this giant's not surviving the winter.
Nope.
I'm gonna put this giant's head on a pike in front of the village.
You should just do that right by the microphone.
Stop.
Thank you for
If you do that
slurping
one
your
more time,
discount
Tyler, you just gotta
shamrocks.
slap it in their face.
Skewer my brain.
Do it.
Do it. I'm just getting the ice cream.
Is the temperature okay in here?
No, I'm still boiling.
Still, maybe you should take
Maybe you
off
should
your
take
sweater.
off your
There's
jacket.
nothing under this jacket.
Oh.
Put something
Do you not have
else
Do you
on.
not have clothes here, Kelly?
No, I'm too lazy to get out.
You literally live here, not an excuse.
If any of the rest of us did that, an okay enough excuse. You have clothes literally in the closest room to us.
I'm too lazy to get out.
Alright, so,
I'll die.
Tyler, tip or chair.
I'll die stupid.
alright. We'll
Wow,
keep the window open then. Alright, so if there's anything you guys would like to do, please let me know. I'm assuming to those who want to help out the town during the period of time where Slanei is recovering. Yeah.
We'll go hunt for food so they don't starve.
The townspeople from Fiskdaler will probably ask for help, mainly splitting firewood, feeding the animals, and prepping food, that sort of thing. So you probably help them with hunting, and honestly, Stonk probably can just split logs in two with his bare hands.
That's true.
Tavi,
probably
have you
help out.
Do
ever-
they hand Stonk an axe and Stonk looks a little offended?
It's like a hand axe, too.
I give
Yeah.
Tavi baby's first hunting lesson.
All
I don't know
right.
if it's babies first, but
Roll a survival check.
Which
Not you,
one?
Tyler. Just you, just to see how you do.
How much do you pick up?
Oh,
14.
All right, Tavi is a good listener. That's what you get. Okay.
I'm doing my best. That's all that matters.
there.
While hunting and helping people around the town, Katunye tries to make some friends with people around her and beats the shit out of people in card games. I already rolled for it. 5 gold. You gained 5 gold. She gambled.
Half awake Slanei is watching this.
That's
and
like
just-
500. She's
No, not 5. Sorry, more probably on 5 silver. We are in a hamlet. This isn't like in Elderguard. It would be way off. 5 silver.
5 gold would decimate this town.
Yeah, that was their entire treasure.
Yeah.
They really thought
I'm
they could
used
beat
to
a child.
Elderguard where people have money, but
Slanei, in fits of not being asleep while waiting for everything, it's just watching Katuni just swindle people out of their money.
It's fine, they don't need it.
all right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? And how long are you waiting until you're completely recovered?
That would be nice, but if we want to go after at least I'm down to 1 point of exhaustion, because I can handle that.
Do we know how far away is the place where we're going to murder? Is it a day away? Half
They
a day
mentioned
away?
that the place that they referred to as the tomb was probably half a day's journey northwards.
So we should probably wait till you're all gone.
Okay.
How long is that? 16
2 days.
hours? 2 days?
2 days.
2 whole ass days.
Unless
Yep. No.
I just sleep for 16 hours straight, which sounds really unhealthy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you. Nope.
No.
That's a Slanei thing to do, but I feel like I'd give you an extra point.
Yeah, that would make you more exhausted.
You dry out your clothes, though, right?
yeah,
Your
yeah.
winter
My
clothes?
winter clothes, so I don't have to worry about that again.
Okay. Just want to make sure you were gonna
Oh
not
no,
don't
I'm
freeze as
I'm
soon
being
as we walk
productive
out.
this
Mikkel,
time.
I gave you 5 silver, by the way.
Okay.
Wait, so we fought off the knoll. Did we get a long rest after that? Did we get a long rest after the knoll fight?
We would have gotten.
You guys are resting
We're
for
waiting
multiple
2
days.
days.
Yes.
Ah.
I'm taking my long
Everyone's
rest.
getting it.
I'm very confused.
I'm gonna go ahead and mark down both of them, so whenever we actually do.
So during these 2 days, while you guys wait, is there anything else you guys want to roleplay, do, or you want to keep moving?
I don't have anything that I want to do,
I
so
wanna check something.
I'm good to keep moving.
Oh, shit! Remember how you were gonna read that druidic cult book?
Yeah.
I wrote it, I just never sent it to you.
Oh.
So we'll say that while you're recovering,
Uh-huh.
you read it, so I'll send that.
Yay! I'll read that later because I don't think I have time right now before the.
I mean, it's basically just bullet points.
Oh, okay. I will quickly skim over it then.
Yeah,
Power read.
Is the chicken still screaming?
yeah, occasionally.
It's just a recipe for chicken.
Would this town starve if a chicken went missing at night?
A single chicken.
Yeah.
You think that keeping a rooster,
Uh-huh.
they don't give eggs,
Uh-huh.
that he exists to fuck.
Yeah, if is he the only one fucking these days? Or will...
I mean, there are probably more roosters. There's just one that's freaking the fuck out.
Why have we not... Why is there not chicken in our soup tonight? I'm just saying.
Honestly, when you guys come back, maybe.
So I would like to spend the second day hunting, like, wild fowl.
Mm-hmm.
And if one just so happened to come back, pre-feathered, so you couldn't tell what it was...
I think they know. But if you want to try...
When the silence is deafening.
Oh my god. Alright. So we'll think about it, because if you really want
If
to kill it...
nothing else, he's thinking hard. about
Okay.
it.
Every time it just starts screaming, you see Mikkel's, like, hair floof, like, I'm gonna kill it, I'm gonna kill it.
You see the D4 claws come out and go back in.
Making biscuits in anger. Anger biscuits.
Are you doing the chattering thing as well that cats
Yeah.
do?
And for the most part, you guys are sleeping in the meat hall with the other people whose homes are not fit for the winter.
Yeah.
All right. If that is all, and you're waiting until you're fully recovered, then.
Yeah.
Okay. If that is the
Hurry
case,
it up.
it is now the morning of the day, Slanei. You are now fully recovered from hypothermia. For the most part, Helga will was helping you for the most part. She seems to know what she's doing, but she's still got a little bit of that old lady tint to her. Not like gargoyle into where you couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't, but still
Beginning of senility.
old enough to stop giving a shit about whether or not people think she's making sense.
She's just vibing.
Yeah.
I'm following along to what she's saying.
Yeah.
As you are twice her
As I am
age.
twice her age.
Yep. Okay. It is at this moment
Slanei's into far younger men.
there's a little bit of an overcast, but it is not snowing. Slight wind is maybe lifting up like a fresh powder from off the ground, but other than that, you guys have full visibility.
I make Slanei fit the goddamn snowshoes. Somehow, multiple socks,
What do I roll for that?
arts and crafts to make new boat.
Roll a percentile.
Oh boy.
I have skills that exist in
Or
this world.
skills.
I'm an
Oh.
artisan. I'm a
Oh, is that
blacksmith.
no, we can't even read that. It's too round.
Would you like to roll Slanei's percentile?
We'll say
Wait,
that
where's this Oh God,
one
where's this
third,
D10?
the lower third, it doesn't work. Mid third, they kind of fit, and then upper third, you end up making it work.
78.
70.
Third.
All right, yeah, they fully fit. He was able to, with enough binding, attach your
Hey,
shoes
hey,
to
Mikkel, one slight problem. I can't
pull it tighter.
feel my toes.
You're not supposed to. So you're the first time you put on ice skates. Ow, it hurts. Good.
Yeah, that's how it goes. He didn't stop.
Oh.
You got your clothes then?
I tell you to strut. Try
You
walking.
are probably. Did you already buy?
No, I have
clothes.
warm clothes. We had to de-thaw them.
No, you didn't have warm clothes.
Those were the clothes that I was dunked into the river with. That's why I had the penalties.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll say that they warmed.
We just had to have a fire.
We
for
didn't have a
bit.
chance to dry
Yeah,
them
so
off.
they're dried off now,
Yeah.
and you're now prepped for the winter. All right.
Thank God. Don't fall in another river.
We
I'll
probably
do my best.
probably stole some child's clothes
Don't
for him.
clumsily just tumble into another
That would be
by
unfortunate.
happenstance and not by murderous intent.
Don't disappear for a couple hours before you tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make
If
sure.
you get kidnapped, let us know.
It's at the top of my priority list if I get kidnapped to let someone know.
Yep. If
Yeah.
someone gets kidnapped, you let everyone know. You don't let them disappear for multiple hours before telling anyone.
If you kidnapped, remember to tell your kidnapper thank you.
And apologize for
Please
the
and thank
inconvenience that they
you.
had to kidnap you.
Get on their good
Because
side.
clearly it's your fault.
That's the capitalist way of looking at it. And it burns.
I need to be able to see my dice.
Mm.
All right, so, you guys get ready and head out in the morning.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So, Arnkatla does point you guys in the right direction. There is a light pathway, slightly obscured by snow, but you're able to kind of see the route by the tree clearing. And just says, probably in the snow, maybe, you'll get there in 6 to 10 hours.
Well, if we don't see any of you again,
It was nice knowing you all.
I was going to say,
I wish you well.
Oh,
we'll be fine.
Inside Slanei, does Slanei think we're gonna die?
I will roll the appropriate check.
8.
Doesn't matter. Hard to read. I rolled a natural 12 no matter what I add.
I'd make the assumption that you've lost the will to live.
Fair enough.
Assumption to make.
Living the
That's
dream on cut.
certainly an assumption.
Living the dream.
Right. Well,
Oh,
regardless.
Hasta manana.
Mikkel, we're about to go into a very scary place, and you have a small child.
Oh yeah, you can leave Katunia here.
Yeah,
Do we-
I would talk with the lady
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, they leave. Katunia can stay in the meat hall for the time being.
Don't
So,
She hu-
so
She
we're
hugs you
going.
and says
I look at you
goodbye.
like we're coming back.
Now the barrel is available for Slanei. If anybody needs it.
You don't take the barrel, do you?
No.
Never
That's
mind.
fine.
Are you guys leaving the dog
So
as
he's gonna
well?
freeze to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll leave.
I tell Loki to guard her from any gnolls.
Oof.
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 She's just one of those like
Real dog
sub barks where you can tell they bark but you can't even hear it.
Yeah. It's
It's
just
more of a sound wave.
yeah. You see the mouth move and then you hear the. Ooh.
And at this point, we can't tell if Loki's fucking with us or if that was just actually her doing that.
All right. So, because you all are in the proper attire, we don't have to keep making con saves.
I like not making con saves.
Con saves were never an issue.
So, at what speed are you guys traveling? Are you
Normal.
well? Are you doing normal or slow, basically? Because if you're stealthing, you have to go slow.
I think we can go normally for
Normal.
the first, like,
Normal for like the first
Normal.
4 hours, and after that we can stealth.
yeah.
Normal.
To be honest, it's not the stonk way, the stealthy way there.
Yeah, normal.
And
All
the,
the way there.
Oh.
Normal. You guys can stealth if you want, but I'll just take out the lead.
wait. When we're like an hour away, I can just cast Pass Without a Trace to just give us
To
some additional stuffs.
to be fair, I know that giants are quite smart, even the stupid ones, and they usually have defenses. If we could draw them out.
This was not said to be his home.
Oh.
This is a tomb.
Yeah, this is a place
is
that
a-
he's known to frequent.
We're hoping he's here so we can kill him.
Yeah.
Just saying, if
You're
we,
waiting for a drunkard to come to a bar, basically.
if we beat him
He'll
up
come.
outside the bar, he has less to work with.
So we're just gonna wait in the entrance for him to come and just kill.
Mug him on his way out.
We're gonna ignore your entire dungeon crawl that you have planned, Lauren, and we're just gonna wait for him.
Just bury ourselves in snow.
Okay.
Like, just right outside the door.
Okay. So, if that is the case, could you all do perception checks for me?
Ooh. Perception, you say?
15.
I don't think I'm good at that.
I saw the proficiency, but that's persuasion, and I got really excited for a second.
Oh.
Oof, never mind.
Oh. 8.
11.
7.
15.
Okay.
At least someone's.
This
up
is
to-
basically the party's perception rolls constantly.
I have good.
We have a
passive-
single wisdom.
I have good passive perception. I'm not proficient in actual perception.
So, as you guys are traveling, you
We love next time.
as you guys are traveling, for the most part, you actually notice through your perception checks. I'll say that, Mikkel, you are the one who actually notices. But it's oddly quiet. Like, normally, during the winter, you might see or hear, like, a few branches break as, you know, some creature is kind of maneuvering around. But
Snow.
the snow is unmoved. There is no trace of anything within this area, and I'll say that you guys are probably 4 or 5 hours in at this point. So if you wanted to cast Pass Without a Trace, now would be the time. But it would end when you arrive, not when you get in.
I'm fun with casting it, so.
For the first at least little bit, you can see that Mikkel's looking around like something's wrong, but he's not quite saying anything.
However-
If we go for like several minutes and it's just like this, then he'll be like something is wrong.
What
He's
is
the
it?
one who noticed it, so I can't cast it until he mentions it.
Listen,
The car drives by.
do you not hear anything?
No, I
I
don't.
hear nothing.
That's the point. You should.
It's the middle of winter. Everything's dead.
Yeah, this seems about right for
hibernating.
the middle of winter, right?
What the fuck would you know?
That's why I said that. This sounds right, right?
There should be at least deer or
Deer.
deer.
Dear.
War.
Moose.
Squirrels.
Squirtle.
Yeah, I'll give you a quick list, because I've actually got,
A list of animals?
I do.
Oh no.
So, right now, there are probably, moose, elk, deer, and hare. So, rabbits. Rabbits.
I was hunting back
Oh, and
there,
some birds.
and there were several rabbits. There should be something, but there's not.
The wind slightly picks up, but it's not enough to do an effect yet.
Maybe they all went to sleep.
I will cast a spell.
Okay.
Locate giant.
Pass without a trace.
Locate giant.
Wait, did I just cast it at 3rd level? Because that's not supposed to be cast there.
No, you're supposed to cast
Okay,
it
no.
at 2nd level.
No, I wanted to make sure because when I tapped it, it said 3, like parentheses 3, and I wanted to make sure it was at 3rd level instead of doing.
You only adjust it for yourself, I understand.
I would
Got
like
no
to.
fucking clue what he's on about.
I would like to stealth.
I don't, but I'll take the +10 to passive stealth, thanks.
What is my passive stealth?
My passive stealth is now 22.
It's 10 plus your dex, and then plus an additional 10.
22.
My passive stealth is 24.
Nice.
10 plus dex.
I've been wearing my
plus 10.
studded armor this
Are
whole
you
time
wearing
because
your heavy armor?
Yeah.
we've been
So
sneaking.
It's minus
Wait,
5.
So that's
whatever it is.
15
So 10 plus dex.
plus 10, so
Yes.
25.
You might want to actually roll stealth.
25 with
'Cause because,
passively.
so the plus 10 basically comes from
My spell.
not rolling with disadvantage, but because you roll with disadvantage, it's half. Because you're wearing heavy armor and that go
Oh.
clank clank.
So it's
you have
5 plus
5.
your stealth. What's your stealth mod?
What's my stealth mod? Minus 1. No,
My-
plus 1.
Plus 1, so
16?
21.
16.
Oh no, 16, yeah.
Still not bad.
Alright.
Still want me to roll it. Just that seems dangerous.
You are the weakest link.
Yeah, you are, in fact, just the weakest link.
Clink, clink, clink.
No, it's 16.
Okay.
And you're going through the snow as well. Alright, so
Ooh.
at this time, Slanei, up ahead with your observant eyes, you note on the side of like a small cliff, you actually notice there to be like an irregularity in the stone, like there's something man-made up ahead. At this time, I will say you probably only have 3 or 4 hours left of sun.
Okay.
And you guys made it there in good time.
We should head over there.
What is over there?
What do your short eyes see?
Short joke.
I like how you're turning when you should be.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. 1 second. I gotta.
By the way, proportionally, you reach his knee.
You have to like go plank on the floor,
Stonk could literally step on you.
and he'd be into that. Because you're so nay.
Something's not quite right over there. It's not natural.
Could you be more vague?
Can be.
I can't. Would you like me to be more? There's just like an opening over there, and I'm feeling drawn towards it.
Ironically, that's less vague.
That's actually quite helpful, thank you. Alright, let's head that way.
As you guys approach this, because at this time, the farther you head north, the more sloped the forest begins to become. As you all know, the large, which I have at this point named the large mountain range completely north of the Avnordian Empire as just Jotunheimen. So you would know that those mountains are the largest known mountains in the known world. And so you guys are probably at the base of it right now. So as you approach this sheer cliffside, you see what appears to be carved into the cliff. A large head of a giant with its mouth gaping open to to complete darkness. As you approach it closer, you actually notice carved into the teeth of the giant, Tomb of the Frozen Man.
And giant.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that. You two don't know.
You don't
shit.
know what that means. You know it's in giant, but
Tavi, can I use your shield real fast?
Do I have a shield?
I thought you had a shield. Am I just confused?
no, I don't.
think I have, I
No,
don't think I have a shield.
Tavi
There was
dual
a-
wields.
Oh,
I have.
Not dual wields. You just have one.
I got a
two-handed
big
weapon.
blue weapon.
All right. Well, you guys talk about this wonderful structure. I need to piss.
you wanna?
Alright.
Have a good piss.
Can I touch your weapon real fast?
I guess.
I'm gonna cast light on your weapon, since it's pitch black inside of there.
Stealth is now meaningless.
We still have our passive stealth,
That's true.
and
As long as the AC
Would you
is above
rather have-
16.
2 blind party members, or stealth.
I mean,
It is.
me personally, blind. Stonk, the other one.
Yeah. Stonk never wants to go stealthily.
Did I tell you guys I got a formal apology for my physics final?
Huh?
Like, we got a formal apology for my physics final because it was so abysmal.
Oh.
Ouch.
Because that was 25 points and the average was a 14.3. With the standard deviation of 5.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the apology for my anthem final because, oof, that was yikes. And I get the impression I did pretty good comparatively.
Ooh.
Man, I wish I got apologies for final set for people's grades. But
It wasn't even an apology, it was like, despite our efforts, it was still terrible.
In these trying
We will
times.
take no credit for how awful this was, but we will offer
Condolences.
We will
condolences.
curve the grades slightly.
Yeah.
We'll give you pity points.
Could we close that window because it's getting loud outside?
Can
I'm
we
just
open
gonna turn
that
on the
window
fan.
instead?
Yeah. Mainly because I don't like hearing every little bit of traffic. Because if it's a constant hum of a fan, I can keep that out.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's actually really
This
nice.
feels really good.
Okay.
We should have done that from the very beginning.
What did I miss? Did I miss anything?
Oh, I just cast light upon Tavi's hammer.
We
Oh.
cast light and we were talking about class.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
broke the
same.
immersion for the audience. Sorry, audience.
Just so it's not on the max.
Our fans will never forgive us.
That
Yeah.
friend will.
All right.
Hit.
So I actually have it written out what it would look like in this. So just gonna put it in general chat. This is basically what's carved into the giant's teeth.
And I haven't translated it.
Chris Pratt is Mario.
That's what it says.
Do you read it out loud, Stonk? Because I don't.
I will in a second. I want to see a picture of it though. When
Wait,
It's in the
I'm
chat.
in memes
It's not
right
a
now.
picture, it's text.
oh, text.
Oh.
Got the Gandalf room.
It's also in Icelandic, so don't even try.
I can only see Chris Pratt. Chris.
I feel like you did that specifically because you knew one of us would be trying to figure out what it is.
I remember early in my campaign, there was a point where I wrote something on the wall. And I wrote it in Elvish, like I looked up the dictionary, and they wanted to translate, like, it's Elvish if you really want to. Do you really want to read Drow?
Chris
Yeah.
of Prize Murmur.
Okay. As you all look upon like this stony gaping maw, you actually notice, Slanei, that a little bit of just cold air just pools out of it. Like it's breathing.
Tomb of the Frozen Man. Could be anyone.
Does that ring any bells at all?
Does it
Frost Giant?
seem like it's alive with that, like the cold air coming out? Or is it just like it's colder inside?
It's colder inside.
Okay.
So,
It gives
make a
you-
religion check if you're interested.
I doubt I'll get
Religion.
anything out of this, but I'd try.
My favorite skill to roll.
You're the cleric.
I know. It's also intelligence based.
I got above a 10, so...
I got a 10.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
The cleric might know
people
something.
actually rolled good.
I
rolled
also-
an 11.
I forget I'm proficient in this. 22.
22. What else?
I need to actually open this.
11.
10.
11, 10,
11.
11. So you three would know that it's been mentioned that this is a tomb of Jääklymä, who is known as the giant god of cold. He's pretty evil and generally kind of holds the fiercity of winter. Slanei, you would know that the Tomb of the Frozen Man, while it isn't an extremely important aspect to the worship of Jääklymä, you would know that this is actually one of many tombs used in his name.
So how bad idea is fucking with this tomb?
It is not a tomb to him, but it's a tomb to other things.
Like, what?
This is a tomb of
Remember how I
annihilation.
mentioned that Ólfeigur would bring dead bodies
Oh.
in there?
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a tomb. People die in there. With a 21, you get that.
Okay.
People die.
It's where people die.
So it's full of skeletons.
It's safe to enter.
The entrance is right over there. I have it look like teeth. The entrance.
Oh, kill
Okay.
me, might actually have to. Yeah.
And I will
We probably
say,
should be towards
I
the
have
front.
the
I'm gonna stay.
Eye
in the
reveal?
back.
wrappings. No, I have it on.
You have it on? Okay.
Should I be up next to Mikkel because I have a light?
Or you should probably be towards the
Yeah.
middle.
I'm saying like as far back from everyone as possible.
We have dark vision.
And you have the light.
I know.
And me standing
I
behind
have
you is
dark
just
vision.
the safest
Well,
place for the
What? How much does light illuminate, by the way?
30 feet, I think.
30 feet?
30
Let me
I think
double
it's
check.
33
30
bright,
feet bright and then 30,
30 feet dark.
dim.
Okay.
Something like that.
I believe that people with dark vision can only see
30.
through dim, and it is complete darkness in here.
For dark
sorry.
side, we can see
It's
dimly in dark and brightly in dim.
It is a 20-foot bright light radius, and then dim light for an additional 20 feet radius outside of that.
So for 40 feet, I have normal light. Everywhere else is dim.
Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna? Do you have ibuprofen? I can just.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in my medicine cabinet.
Where's your medicine cabinet?
The mirror. in the
Okay.
bathroom.
Go read the drugs.
I'm just going to grab one.
Drugs.
Okay. So as you guys immediately as you walk into the opening, you just feel the cold just kind of run against your face.
Mm.
Who are you standing behind?
If
Human
you
shield?
weren't wearing warm clothing, this is cold enough to take damage.
Oh, so it's a really good thing we got my...
It's a good thing we didn't bring the small child.
Yeah? Well, the small child would be in the warmest thing possible.
She's got plot armor, so
The child dies, we kill Lauren.
No.
Really happy to continue for 5 minutes, but if anything happens to her, I will kill everybody in this room and then myself.
That's just Mikkel at all times.
You good?
when the campaign ends, we're gonna do a time skip. In 30 years, we're gonna see walk into a casino that somehow has sprung up,
Wait,
and it's
did you
gonna
grab
be.
one or two? How many did you grab? 2? Okay. Yeah. Because the nurse told me that 1 isn't enough for a grown person.
I only take
Yeah.
1 and I'm fine. If it's placebo, then that's just
It's just placebo.
Yeah.
Ibuprofen, minimum 400. You could take up to like 800 and you're fine.
Yeah. So if you heard what I said as you guys walk in, it is cold enough to where if
take
you weren't
damage.
protected, you
Wait.
take damage.
Or if you're stunk.
So the only light that is in this that you guys have is Tavi's hammer.
Okay.
So without metagaming, because you guys can see the map, feel free to maneuver yourself, and I will explain what the areas look like as you move through them.
I'll just kind of take up a position forward. I won't check out the rooms themselves.
I won't go in, but I'll look from right here.
I guess my question is, what's like this type of
Is that a
design?
Okay.
route?
Yeah, I'll explain that.
I want to look in this room.
Okay. I have
So keep
Since
in
you have
mind,
the light.
Tavi,
If you,
do
like,
you
wave
have
me over.
are you illuminating to where Stonk is to where he can see what's in front of him?
No, I'm kind of like in the
5,
middle
10,
of just
15, 20.
trying
This
to
is
be,
still
like,
bright light
generally
over here.
helpful.
Yeah, and because you have the eye covered right now, you don't have dark vision, so you cannot see
Yeah, but I'm within range of the bright light right now.
Yeah.
The
So
bright
I
light
can
pretty
see
much
it.
goes to like right out here. So like,
Okay.
or not bright light, but like dim light goes to over here.
You can at least loosely see where
Yeah.
the bag
Yeah,
is.
so what you can see is what it looks like is loose stone, like this has been caved in some areas.
Okay.
And growing out of the stone appears to what looks to be kind of like a dead root. Is completely blackened by the cold.
I'm gonna pull out a root.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna pull out a root.
Okay.
Stop, that's bad for your hair.
I think it was this one here. Are we pulling it from here or the back?
Oh, I'm gonna pull it from the big one.
Okay.
I just
okay.
want to see what type of root it is.
And we get attacked.
Strength. Check,
Strength?
please.
Alright, cool.
And you are making contact with it, correct?
Oh, that's a question you needed to ask. Alright, cool. Yes,
Combat.
I am.
Yes, he's firmly grasping it.
Yes, I am.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp
I
it!
can't
And
wait
it's,
for the undead tree.
Strength check or athletics check?
Strength.
Okay.
Because you are, like, trying to pull at it.
Grasping vine, undead tree.
There's a lot of things this could be.
Greg,
21.
Oh, shit.
Shouting.
Alright, with the 21, you pick up this the root pretty easily. And as you pick it up, you realize it doesn't feel like bark. It feels a feeling that out of character you're familiar with, but in character not so much. Like cold wax.
Yeah, I don't like
Oh,
in the
it's a
wax
black
plate.
pudding.
You take 5 points of fire damage as you grab and pull it, seeing through kind of the odd, the bark, I guess you could say, partially lights up and burns your hand.
Ow. That's a good start.
Did you actually scream?
No. Ow.
Oh,
You probably do hear the thump of you dropping it.
Yeah, no, after I, like, pick it up and it burns me, I just kind of drop it on the ground like, oh.
As you drop it, it kind of twitches before going back into the position it was.
Is everything alright?
I don't recommend grabbing the tree roots. They're not roots.
Why would... Oh,
I have some questions.
Do you still want to go see that?
Ow.
I am so sorry, I just
That
dropped
was
my
my
phone
foot.
on your foot. Oh.
I look
Now
in,
get your
I
foot
look
on
into
my
the room.
phone.
I'm looking.
God.
I'm not going
Yeah.
in. I'm just
I want
eyeballing
to
it
look in
from
this
like
room
here.
as well.
Both of you find the same thing in each room, lying in the center of the room on what appears to be a massive stone flat slab, are skeletons
Skeletons?
chained to them.
Skeleton.
Are they moving skeletons?
They
Go
are
poke them.
the bodies of those left to freeze.
Just make sure none of them get in a boat.
No, I want them to be in a boat. Makes it easier to transport them.
Tibia mariner.
Go poke one. Touching things does seem to be the thing to do today.
I'm not. I poked my one thing.
I go look at this room. Same thing.
I go and poke one of the skeletons.
As you walk closer, you see that it's too cold in here for their skin to completely rot off their body. They look,
Not skeletons.
yeah.
They're
So
Draugr.
There's
they have, they look dried out, and for the most part, the chains
Like Draugr.
appear to be around their ankles and their hands, chaining them to
Ozzy the Iceman.
to the stone.
Like it
You poke it, and as you do, the skull just kind of falls down, and the jaw just tumbles to the ground. Nothing happens.
Way to have respect for the dead.
Slanei does let out a slight yelp as this happens.
What happened?
The head came
What a
tumbling
miss.
down.
The-
It scared me.
Stonk,
Really?
do you look at the body?
Yes.
As you look at the body, you feel your eye kind of ache slightly as you hear from the wind that's kind of traveling through this entire area. Have you come to save us?
We don't
think I
hear
did
shit.
something.
Oh, fuck.
Did we hear that or does Stonk hear
Only
that?
Stonk hears that.
Did you hear that?
What?
Are you here? No.
You do hear the wind, though.
Oh.
It's windy.
Ugh. Thought the wind was talking to me. Don't worry about it.
It happens.
I'm worrying about that.
I mean, some people are hearing nothing, some people are hearing too much, so, I mean, it's fine. It's normal. Move on. We're okay. Moving on. Don't touch the roots. Have we found everything we want in these rooms? Anything important?
Nothing important in these rooms, really.
There doesn't appear to be anything of monetary value.
Can I eyeball Stonk? Is he on plant drugs? Is that what's up here?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Did he touch a root and now he's high on shrooms? Like, what's up with Stonk?
Just do a general insight check.
Can I also do the same thing?
Sure.
Nat one.
All right.
All right,
Tell me a story.
tell.
Also, that's an inside of 2.
In your mind, he just got spooked because it's spooky in here.
Nat 1.
All right, Tyler.
Oh, wait, was that the first nat one?
That was the first nat one.
We need to tell him.
Yep.
Wait, Edison's in the bathroom.
Yeah,
We'll
wait
tell
for
him
to
after he
get
comes back. Okay.
My insight, I think, is a 16. Double check.
It's only right that I got the nat one.
It is. I think it's very
16.
fitting.
Just like
16
that time when my
insight
body
check.
rolled a nat one.
With a 16, you're able to pick up on the fact that there's something wrong with the roots, and Stonk has realized that.
Okay. But is he high on the root shrooms?
Just giving you a warning. So, for people who don't know, one of our previous parties for D&D became named the Fate Changers, with parentheses BGE at the end.
Just wait for Edison to say
Well, we're not going to say it until
just
Ed
giving
gets back.
context.
We're giving context because
Wait
people
a
want to
minute.
know
Gonna ask a
how this
question
all
about this.
came out. All right, this is all part of the plan. And Tyler here was the DM at the time, and as a fun joke, as players.
As I was having an asthma attack.
Yes, this is as he was having an asthma attack. It was perfectly normal. It was a good day. We kept from him what BGE stood for.
We're releasing it
Lord.
now.
We're releasing the info several years later
I sent you a question.
because he rolled a nat 1 today,
Yeah.
and it's been long enough that this joke has just gone on.
We just forgot that it was a joke.
I never
Kept it
forgot.
from it. Well, I mean, we just didn't really
Yeah.
think about it for a while, so we never told him.
Do you have any last guesses?
Any last guesses?
So it's big suppling energy. That's clear.
You got that.
Yeah, that is
Big.
100% true. In fact, since you got that, I am amazed that you got that from just
I don't know.
now.
Nothing?
BGE.
Alright, what's G?
I don't know.
Josh.
Alright, so at the time, big dick energy
Uh-huh.
was like the hot term.
Uh-huh.
Everyone was saying it. But you know, we're very nice, we're gender neutral, so it was big genital energy was the end part. That's what we had the last little bit of our party's name as.
Look
Big.
at that disappointment.
Yeah, that is
Tyler spent years waiting to hear this.
Oh, that feels good.
All right.
It's like one of my dad's
I-
dad jokes that don't even qualify as a dad joke.
Oh.
It's so out of date as
I
an
thought it
internet
stood
joke
for-
now.
That's not even a
Lord.
dad joke. That's like a weird distant uncle joke.
Lauren.
Well, that's why my dad,
I
he'll do a
sent you
dad
what I
joke
thought
that's
G
not
stood
even
for.
qualified to be a dad joke.
And it seemed
It's just
appropriate
sad.
for y'all.
All right.
I thought the G stood for girth.
So back in
Big girth energy sounds better.
back in the
Badass.
tomb. So Stonk, did you go back over there and then you ran back?
I took a look at it, said he's a little bitch, and then I said I heard something, and then I
You walked away before we could insight you.
Yeah.
I'll say that you continually to mistake the winds as whispers.
Oh, that's fucked up.
They follow.
But you become conscious of your delusion.
Okay.
And that's
As
the
long
worst thing.
As I get that.
You realize you're
That's
on
the best
shrooms.
part.
Are you heading over as well, Kelly?
Yeah, I'll just follow the group.
I assume this is like a passageway we can go down.
Mikkel, as you...
I will try
Did
to
anyone
light
peek
up
in this room to double check it's also a corpse? I'm assuming it's a corpse, but I didn't look at
Which one?
This one here.
No, that one's empty.
Oh, that?
There's one of them
Does it
still
seem like there
alive
was something
walking around.
Was there? Like,
seemed like there could have been.
Okay.
It's
But
walking around.
It's partially caved.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder who could have been there.
Tyler, I sent you something.
How could this happen?
Okay.
It was Edison.
Also, I want you to know I'm retroactively disappointed in you.
Oh, for BGE?
Look at how upset he is.
It's so nice.
You could have done something. Like, you could have done that joke, but better. I'm sure there's something.
Oh yeah. That's why the joke is so good. It could have been. done
It's so
a
bad,
million times
and we've
better.
kept you waiting for years now, only to realize that it was a bad joke. Yeah, there was better options for us, but at the time, I think the fact that we had a bad option, took it, and then you were like really wanting to know what it was for the longest time, made it much better.
I like what I thought the G stood for.
Girth?
Girth. Yeah, girth isn't bad.
That sounds badass.
Big girth energy.
Okay, you guys can continue.
But we had like a bunch
Are we waiting for Tyler to say? or are we
Nope,
good to
Tyler already
continue?
figured it out.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
We're gonna continue going then.
I'm headed this way. Meow.
Kelly, do you touch
What
the
do I
room?
see in this room?
You
touch
we need Tavi to go as well.
Tavi,
Yeah,
hurry up.
Uh,
You're my
As-
light.
it's like when Dad tells you to hold the flashlight.
Yeah.
And then you never point it in the right spot.
And then you
Well,
get
put it a little bit down.
All right.
You guys keep walking.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Oh no.
I'll stop just before Mikkel's like out of the dim light.
Stonk.
Just like, are you coming?
Yeah,
As
what's
you
up?
walk into the room, you notice what appear to be blood streaks going over here.
Don't do anything.
I'm gonna stop before
There's
Mikkel's
some-
completely left in the dark. Just like, are you coming?
Mikhail?
You look back and he's just sort of
I'm
staring
gonna
at the
take-
room.
How loudly are you
panting.
saying that?
Oh.
I'm taking off my wrappings from my eyes
Okay.
now, and then I'm gonna proceed forward towards the blood marks.
Is this
Well,
like
Ignoring this,
What's
but
going on here first?
okay? Is
Yeah.
it like loud breeze or is it just dead silent?
No, you occasionally will. It goes from dead silent to, and it goes against your ears.
Okay, I do it like at the voice level I'm talking at right
Okay.
now. It's a talk.
All right, Mikkel.
He's just staring and panting.
he's hot. Guys, we need to cool him off.
Take off your clothes.
Take off your clothes.
It's not just a dungeon. It's a
Strip.
Ooh, my favorite.
Yeah, we were lied to. It's not a tomb, it's a brothel.
God, what a disappointment.
Yeah, I would be very disappointed.
Lauren, how
I was
could you?
expecting a cave of wonders, not a cave of wonders.
All right, so Stonk, what do you do?
I took off the eye wrappings and I was proceeding forward, not hearing this.
As you step forward, and during one of those moments of like silence, you're following that blood trail.
Yes.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Okay. Roll stealth then.
It's possible that Tracy's still up.
No, I
Okay.
said it would make it until you were at the front.
Alright, 17.
Okay. As you stealth closer, you see leading up to a pool of blood a white wolf being devoured by two small demons.
Oh, it's a good thing Mikhail is distracted. He wouldn't be able to hit them anyways.
This is going great. I love this.
Wow.
They
I'm
do
sorry,
not
Tyler.
notice.
Fully tired.
They do not notice me?
Yep.
Do I see anything else in the room outside of them?
Stealth is made with disadvantage with the eye. In darkness.
Oh, fuck, yeah, you're right.
Because it fucking glows.
Let's see if they notice me. 13 now.
You're good.
Oh, thank God they don't notice.
They're too busy eating.
Munch.
Are they by chance eating the wolf that we
Yes.
were fighting? Yeah, that survived.
It's one of the winter wolves.
Can
Okay.
I go check on Mikhail?
Can I hear them from here?
No.
I like to go.
Oh, also, did I see anything else? Because I did ask. Should I make a perception
Wait,
check?
Tyler, you are on 4
You've
squares.
used your action to stealth.
Okay, so I'll just wait
Which
for
square
them
are
to
you?
finish up. Alright.
That made it to where you're on 2.
Because you guys are aware of, or at least the party out of character is aware of the presence of the demons at this point, I think it would be appropriate for us to roll initiative, though no combat has started.
Okay.
For one of us fucks it up.
Oof, I rolled a nat 1.
Nat 1.
We got 2 nat 1s.
Which
I
is
need to record those,
which is
please.
the lowest nat one?
So, Tyler, that's
Plus 2 to
multiple
my
nat
initiative.
one, so we have to say big general
Next
energy
level, you get
and big
advantage.
general energy.
You should
I
have
know,
gone
that's
big
what I was
girth.
thinking.
I-
I was like, I don't
Big
get that
girth
this
is
level,
so
do
much
I? That's
better.
7.
I think the prototype was big genitalia energy.
Okay,
That
even
was
that's
just too-
better.
But that was too long. It's too
Big go.
wordy.
Alright, did anybody get above
Too
15? Because I didn't
girthy?
hear shit.
I'm
Wait,
19
I
plus.
might have.
19? Okay.
Let me check and see. I wasn't actually paying
I'm so
attention.
glad you
I was-
guys get to go
I had a
first because my
15.
first action's gonna be like
You already
combat.
stealthed, yeah.
Well, my action's gonna be combat probably, if we're being honest. So this will give them time to do something
Mikkel,
before
then
I fuck
myself.
it up.
So total of 22.
Nice.
That changes everything.
Unless
Still
somehow the
pretty good.
demons got above a 15.
Tavi,
within
what'd you
that
get?
I got pretty high. I got a 4.
one.
Then Stonk, what did you get?
3.
The entire party goes before these demons.
I rolled a nat 1 as well.
what's their initiative bonus? Oh,
You're distracted.
they have the same dex as me.
They have
They
15.
probably- They have 15 dex. I think they might end up going first. Let me double check. Because it's neck and neck, anyways. No, I have 15 as well.
So you have to roll
So
again
roll again.
Sure.
between the two of you.
Use the tower.
Nat 1.
18.
Another
I rolled
goddamn
2
nat
nat 1s.
one.
Wow.
I'm recording.
I rolled that on the oof and yeet dice. I got 2 oofs in a row.
Sorry. So yes, I am in fact going first.
They are oblivious to all of you.
They're really hungry, and I don't blame them.
Okay.
Yeah. First
So-
up is Mikkel.
Alright, because you're standing right next to it with your massive perception.
Uh-huh.
You see he's staring at the root,
Uh-huh.
he's panting, and you can see from your passive insight, he looks enraged and terrified.
Oh, no.
And he's having a little bit of a freak out. That's his
Oh.
turn.
Panic attack.
Yeah, he's panic attacking.
Panic attack at this
He's gonna hyperventilate if he doesn't stop.
I'm gonna do something.
He's not touching it. He's just staring at it.
Okay, so it is now Slanei's turn then.
Mikhail's gonna hate me later.
Calm emotions.
I don't have calm emotions prepared. I really should just have that as a thing.
You would have died a lot long ago. You have died in the first few sessions if you had had calm emotions.
Yeah.
Because you would have used it
You
on
really
someone who
stonk.
would have absolutely hated you for it.
If you could calm emotion stonk, how would you handle it?
He did a suggestion to me at one point.
Yeah.
But that was like to
I
rescue
had a
me.
legitimate reason for doing it.
Yeah, you did, but I feel like I did threaten you immediately after you did that and said,
Yeah.
don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
So,
He
yeah,
also
calm
used Charm
emotion.
Person on you, and you were like, bitch, what the fuck?
But I specifically used Charm Person so you would know it was me, too.
Yeah.
I used the spell's wording in my advantage. I'd like to walk over to Mikhail.
Give him a pat on the back.
Give him a little kiss.
Mikhail, you doing alright?
He's not processing you.
He's not even processing the ear scritches.
He's gonna hate this so much.
Thank him.
If you do that, you might lose your head.
Decapitated.
He does not seem like in the type of mood where suddenly getting his attention will go well.
Do I just leave him alone here then? I hate my moral and ethical dilemmas.
Because you're a fancy little boy, you can go through
I
Tavi.
Tavi can't go through me though. I'm kind of blocking your way, unfortunately.
You're blind, right?
Huh?
You don't have dark vision.
He has the
Tommy's
light.
got
10, 15, I can see them. Can I tell that
Wait, the
Stomp's about to
demons.
go into attack?
Do the demons see the light?
They are not paying attention at the minute, and right now, if Stonk's kind of blocking it, and now so is Slanei. And because you're kind of narrow in the hallway, the light is focused. Because if you are shining the light through here, the light's probably only lighting up this area, and they are both facing
So I can
towards.
kind of dimly see
If
them.
they weren't,
Yeah.
if they weren't busy,
Can
they'd
I
notice, but not
Tell
now.
Stonk's about to go in.
Why are you asking me?
I'm asking-
Does Stonk? Would Stonk?
Would stop.
I'm gonna prepare a guiding bolt for the moment Stonk goes in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, like, you don't need to ask, oh, is he look like he's gonna do it? You
Yeah.
should know.
I knew the answer. I was just hoping. So I'm gonna prepare a guiding bolt.
You're hoping the shrooms
Are
calm
you
them
going
down.
to mark the spell slot because it's gonna happen?
Calm me down.
Okay, up next.
Tavi, who can't actually move
Yeah,
past me.
I look at you. I'm just like, are you just leaving him? What's up?
It's only been like what, 12 seconds?
It's been like 6 seconds. He's freaking out. He'll be fine. I hope.
This is going great.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
We'll go back after the demons are killed and hope for the best.
feel bad about leaving him pitch dark, but okay.
You
Actually,
also-
no, he has night vision.
You also can't get past me.
Yeah, I guess I'm just chilling here then.
You can chill there, or you can go to me.
You can go to him though.
You could go pat the root, whatever you
Yeah,
want
you'd
to do.
also take away their light.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't
I
want
can
to get
see in the
yelled.
dark now.
I can't, but I could just attack at disadvantage.
I'll
It's
just.
not
I'll
the
just
end.
I'll say
gonna-
guiding because.
You have more than enough movement that if you wanted, you could go over here, talk to Mikkel for a
And then
little
move
bit,
back.
and then move back.
Well, especially if you go there.
I don't know what to say to me.
Oh, the light. I mean, if you stood there.
At
5,
this point,
10,
smack
15,
him.
20, 25, 30. It would just barely illuminate them if you stood like right here trying to talk to Mikkel.
Okay, I'll meander over to Mikkel.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Um,
Something you could say to a child and to start a fight.
what the
Yeah.
hell do people do with 18 charisma? How do people operate like this?
You could just say what you do without saying
They
it.
give you a little. You can do it.
You give me.
I don't think a pep talk is what he needs.
I need some sense knocked into him, and I was scared to knock the sense into
A
him.
pep talk panic attack.
Can I-
You should slap him.
Yeah, just walking up to someone who has panic attack. You can do it, buddy. You can do it.
You're suicidal? You can do it!
Make that
I'll
jump!
do Sonic the Hedgehog. Give me a
Do a
break.
backflip.
That makes you liable.
Oh,
Oh god.
fuck.
No,
I'm just gonna put like
Suicide
a light
is
hand
not a
on your
joke.
shoulder.
He
I'm
jumps.
sorry.
Jeez. Are you coming?
He turns. He's only vaguely processing your presence. He's tunnel visual. Just on this goddamn route. He's like
I already touched it. It's not cool.
backing up a little.
Well, at least he's.
Reaction, opportunity, attack, sentinel.
Also, you're on like 6 squares.
Tyler,
Yeah, you're in between squares right now.
Tell.
you aren't one to be able to talk about that.
Okay, I am at least on a hypothetical square.
See,
Con sorcerers.
Banned. No
and with
more.
that, Tyler, you're no longer part of us.
You're no longer at this table. Get out.
Still think
Okay.
con sorcerer's a good idea.
It is in concept, not in
I
execution.
don't understand.
We haven't
Conversation
even
over.
tried it.
Conversation over.
I need to actually hear what it is later.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, we'll
We
talk
could pull
about
up the
I just think
screenshots.
sorcerers shouldn't be charisma casters. I think they should be the one and only con caster.
In concept, I agree, but
In practice,
in practice, that's not.
it's
a good
really
idea.
hard to balance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. And to balance it out, they don't get D8 hit dies; they get D6s.
They get
only have
D4s.
D6s.
No, that's
Sorcerers-
wizards.
Sorcerers
Sorcerers-
or D6s?
And
Give-
wizards use D6s.
Give him D4s.
Fuck. I
Warlocks-
thought wizards were the only ones.
Nope.
Warlocks are the casters that
Yeah, they get D6.
D8s.
Oh, sorry, D8s. Ooh.
Okay, never mind.
All right,
They
continue.
get D4s then.
Come on.
Yeah,
Fuck
that
'em.
seems
We
pretty
need to keep moving. There are
I don't
demons
know how
eating
you
a
deal with a
wolf.
person having a panic attack.
I don't know how to deal with someone having a panic attack. That's
Is
why I
it my
won't do
turn?
it.
Can I kill a bunch of demons now?
Charisma doesn't.
Just
mental
say
health help.
you calm him.
You say something, make him think of Couturier.
I would
You
like. I
sing a
would like to
song.
try to calm him.
I don't know. how
Make
to
him think of
do that.
Couturier.
Can I roll persuasion to calm him?
You read a book on how to calm someone in the middle of a
How-
panic
I don't
attack.
think persuasion is an appropriate thing to
What
do.
would be the appropriate thing?
Charisma? I don't
Insight to figure out why he's freaking
Oh,
out.
why would you?
You're all like, oh, he's having a panic attack? Well, Well, might as well give him a pep talk. Well, maybe you should figure out why he's having a panic
Meanwhile,
attack.
I saw he was having a panic attack.
You know, I'm staring
did
at a root.
He
it's a
realized
root.
he probably doesn't want to hear from Slanei of all people right now.
Yeah,
I
did
just
I see Stonk touch the root?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I made
And
a
you know
noise
that
when I did it.
Back when that happened,
I said it hurt. It's not good. It's not a root.
like Mikkel heard that, saw that, didn't care. It's when he went up and looked at it properly.
See, I can't tell you where this is going.
Oh,
12 eye insight.
What do you think?
Something about this root is just fucking with him. Not like he doesn't seem like a chain or anything. Something about like the root is triggering a panic.
Backstory.
I'm gonna be stupid. I want to prod the root with my hammer.
No, you've already done an insight check for
Yeah.
your action.
That's your
Okay.
turn.
That's
Okay.
your turn.
would you like,
Damn.
would you like to move back so I can have a little bit
Yeah,
of
I'll be like right
What a
over
baby.
here.
That's all I
Actually,
need.
Stonk's eye emits some light, remember?
I can see from
Like
Stone's eye.
5 feet of dim light.
Well, that's all I need to be able to see where you are to hit the thing.
Arguably, I'll say guiding light periodically lets out a flash
Alright.
of light.
Okay,
Sonk's
Because
turn.
Guiding
why
bolt.
the fuck wouldn't guiding bolt be... Yeah.
that's fair.
Alright. So,
Stonk.
Alright.
And the first attack you make, I'm also just gonna make this roll now.
Yeah. And I don't see anything else in this room.
you can't. The light doesn't go far enough.
Not even my dark vision.
Oh,
seems
with
far
your
enough.
dark vision and special eagle eyes,
Yeah,
actually, you
special
probably do
eagle
see a
eyes.
little bit more. So, with that, you see...
Blood for the blood gods.
You see, as you kind of look back, you see this strange, once again, kind of root-ish tree-like figure kind of standing there. And from behind it,
Ooh.
Bigger demon boy.
which I will say I painted this to look exactly how I imagine the demons.
Ooh.
Oh, so mine wasn't good enough for you. I see how it is.
What?
Because I painted the babies.
Yeah, like multiple months ago before I told you what they looked like.
Yeah, well.
They do look pretty good,
They're
even.
pretty.
That's a big chunky boy,
Oh
though.
boy.
Thickums.
Alright, Stonk.
Stonk, it's your turn.
Alright.
I need
I
you to
got-
go in swinging.
Are you gonna stink them? with your Stonk?
Before I do that, I'll
Stonk will bonk.
lean back down towards...
I'll say that what you see instead of its figure is you see this slight dim light emerging from its stomach and its horns.
Yeah, I'll lean back down and I'll whisper to Slanei, "There's a bigger one in the back."
Take out the smaller ones first.
Yes, you can do that.
Wait.
You say this knowing one of your main fighters is having a panic attack in the back
Main
room.
fighter's having a panic attack.
You have a Baratotem Barbarian tank, you're fine.
I mean, honestly,
you're a
Slanei
DPS, not a tank.
and Stonk could probably clear a full dungeon by themselves together.
If we work together.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're telling
you
me
will-
Liked each other.
You would
Yeah.
kill each other.
Anyways, as a bonus action, I'd like to rage, please.
Okay, you know, I never asked this. Does rage, like, alert them?
if he makes a sound with
Are
it,
you yelling?
Do you just go rah,
I think it's up to whoever's
rah,
playing.
rah, Rasputin?
Lever up the
You
Russian?
also have to roll a d12.
That was...
Yes, that's true.
Let's see if you're angry rage or a normal rage.
Oh, thank God. Because if this was a wild magic rage, we're fucked.
Oh, we're already gonna have a fun time with
Do like the
this.
freaking Aaron Yeager
Yeah.
just bite your hand.
Especially because
Oh,
the
fuck.
panic attack probably isn't helping anything.
Oh, this is a perfect scenario.
I feel like we're about to have to deal with you next.
Next.
Oh. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'd say it's up to like whoever's doing it, because it doesn't say rage is loud or gives away your position.
You
It just
charging
says-
them gives away your position.
Oh.
Just go.
Yeah, they're going
It
to
doesn't
see
matter,
me
let's
in 2
go.
What is
seconds.
stonk rage?
Is it
Is it-
angy?
Is it angy?
Well, I
Inner
mean,
angst?
sunk.
or is it
my-
the hyper focus? Like,
My muscles get very taut and like just hard
You
as
flex
Clench your
rock.
butt cheeks really
Yeah.
hard.
Clench your cheeks.
Yeah.
oh God, I'm right at eye level to see the butt cheeks.
Yeah, you look.
You
just
see
like,
the butt, you see the glutes do it, and then just the hot air from his nose just turn to like frost coming out of it.
Ugh.
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the
Grr,
receiving
that
end of
red
this.
or
I'll
false
then charge. Hurrah! 5, 10.
You can jump over the corpse.
Yep.
Two
Yeah.
opportunity attacks if you want.
Yeah, fuck it. 5, 10, 15. Just fucking jump over it. I think I have enough speed
You can
for
reach
that.
it.
And get right there, and then I'm gonna smack him. Does this count as surprise? As I run across the room,
No.
jump over the wolf's
God.
dead body, and bring my halberd
It
over
would
on
be
the big
surprised
one.
if you did the little baby ones.
That's
but-
fair. He sees it coming.
Yeah,
the
you're
babies-
running directly at him.
Do the
Yeah.
babies take opportunity attacks or not?
Their turn hasn't started, so
Oh,
they
They
don't
can
get...
still.
They
they?
can do it, however, it's up to you on if they're surprised and don't have a chance to do it.
That wastes their surprise then, I'll say.
Okay.
Alright, I'm okay with that.
As you jump over them, they do, you probably notice, and you notice in your vision as well, that the second they see Stonk, they just kind of let out these little these hisses as their horns and their spines, their tails all begin to glow.
As Stonk is running past, and at this point, my whole held action is now going up.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and hit this one for
All right.
17.
Let's go.
Does that hit?
17 to hit, yes.
Ooh, I was not expecting that to hit.
Do you
17?
still stand in the
13.
doorway?
Oh, 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you needed to
Okay.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still.
You've gone against the small
I
ones
forgot
before.
what their AC was.
They have eyes,
Are you gonna
right?
let Tavi pass you?
Okay.
Oh no, this is
gonna
my held
frighten
action.
the
I can't
boy.
move yet.
Okay.
I held
Since
my
I have
action
the
so
eye
Stonk
unveiled.
would have as much of an
okay.
opportunity for surprise
So
as
you need to
possible.
make a DC 14 wisdom save.
It fails.
Oh, damn.
They're immune to the frightened condition.
Oh, damn.
I feel like you weren't accounting for this.
No, that's fair. I had a feeling if there was gonna be someone who's immune to it, it would be this bitch, but I had to try.
13 points of
That'll be my turn
radiant.
then.
Okay, 13. It lets out this just shriek as the radiant damage just kind of burns through its exoskeleton.
Oh, and they know where I am now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But luckily only one can hit me, right?
Yep, and now it's their turn, right?
Yes.
No, wasn't that your held action?
Oh, that was my held action. Stonk has to attack. Oh,
He
wait,
already
was the
did.
eye?
It was the
Yeah,
eye.
I did the eye. It
Oh,
didn't work.
no.
So, it's their turn now.
All right, so Stonk,
Yeah.
as the large spined devil sees you approach it and you attempt to fear it with the eye, it turns to look at you and immediately begins to open its maw and let out a shrill, high-pitched shriek. Please make a con saving throw.
Oh, thank
I
God.
love these.
Wait, yeah, con saving throw.
Or Slanei, is Slanei okay?
Con saving
I'm out of
throw.
range, right, at this?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
26. Does that save?
Yep, you save that.
That's
As it does
safe.
let out that streak, you find your body as you hear it slightly wither, but you're able to fight it off, as it is now going to let out a howl and attack you with its claws.
Alright. Come at me, bitch.
That's a 2 plus stuff, that's not gonna hit.
Nope.
And that's a 5 plus stuff, that's not gonna hit.
Nope.
So as you come up to it and it lets out that shriek, its 2 massive glowing claws, and it hits the ground as it hits the ground again.
I scream back at it.
It's I'll say its shrieks sound. They're high pitched enough to hurt,
Yeah.
but not enough to do damage.
Okay.
So then the 2 small boys, as they see this, are going to turn towards Slanei and boing. Can you rush them towards?
Are they just
Slanei?
both coming towards me?
Yep.
Okay.
That
Which
one
one do you
takes
want
an
first?
opportunity attack if it moves.
This one's gonna try and move. Do you want to go ahead and make that attack real
Yeah.
fast then?
Yes.
Okay, I'll move this one because that one's definitely making it to me.
That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
doesn't move.
It doesn't move.
Thank you.
And it takes 9 plus 7, so 16 points.
And that was the one you already hit.
Yes.
Yep. And it dead.
Thank God.
All right, and the other one is going to attack Slanei with its. Oh,
Yeah.
canonically,
Uh-huh.
they have wings and don't provoke opportunity attacks. But I do not have them having wings. But that is in the stat block.
You could just say they dodge it.
Does it count as a disengage, or do they just flat out?
The devil
never-
doesn't provoke an opportunity attack when it flies out of an enemy's reach.
Did it
Is
fly
this
out of the
cave
reach?
high enough to fly?
It doesn't. They don't fly.
Okay.
I'm just using this creature, and it says it does.
Okay.
Do you
So-
want it to do that then?
I will let Josh make that decision, but
I'd say this one just dies because it's not aware. It's gonna get fucking smacked out of the air if it tries. So
I'll say that it leaps, and you with the back of the helper just smack, and it just falls to the ground.
If it knew that was a possibility, it could dodge.
yeah,
It didn't even
it's
recognize.
still a little shocked.
Nothing.
The
expects
other
Sentinel.
one will keep not take
Especially because I did just also hit it, so it's focused more on me than
Yeah,
Stonk.
you guys all do hear
I
the
would've gotten
shriek
advantage
of
on it,
the
too.
big one.
Oh
as
yeah. Do you? Okay, you don't crit it.
I
How
wouldn't have
unfortunate.
critted it.
It would die anyway.
But if it's a crit, it's more.
Yeah, it's cooler.
It's
if it's
cooler
A crit.
if it's a crit.
Wouldn't you agree, Ed?
All right, so as the other one leaps onto you, Slanei, it attempts to stab you with the end of its tail and then bite down on your neck.
Okay. That's nice.
So the first attack, the fork attack, is going to does an 18 hit.
Yeah.
The second attack does a 15 hit.
That's my AC.
Okay.
I just like to think that like Tavi's gone over to try and help out Mikkel, and
Turns
they just
around.
hear something in the back. They turn around and they just see Slanei on the ground with a demon like trying to bite their face off.
The tail gets you for 5 piercing damage,
Okay.
and the bite.
This isn't actually that bad.
These are, you guys have fought these guys before.
Well, yeah.
We fought
But keep in
more
mind,
of these.
I am also very squishy.
You are.
And the bite does 4 piercing damage as its small little maw, which I'll say it's probably about your size, a little shorter than you maybe, as it bites into your neck.
You could out heal this thing.
I literally could just.
I'll say that. Oh, sorry. The fork, the tail actually does fire damage.
Okay.
Because
So-
it feels like a burning knife jabbed into you.
1,000-degree knife versus
You know-
Slanei.
I've only felt this once after a long night of binge drinking.
All right, that's the end of its turn. Who's next?
Mikhail.
Mikhail.
Okay, so I very clearly heard all the demon screeches.
Yes,
Do I process them as demon screeches?
you've heard these before.
Okay, so considering he's not in his right state of mind, what he just saw, and the fact it's demons, Mikkel is going to lose his absolute shit.
Okay.
He's going to instantly turn big.
Oh god.
And we'll be unable to help the rest of this fight.
No, this is horrible planning. He's not planning. And he is going to get through there no matter what. He can't. He's going to try anyway.
All right. If that is
If he
the
has
case,
to jump over them, he'll jump over them. If he's going to plow right into Tavi, he's going to plow right into Tavi.
yeah, you're probably gonna plow right through Tavi because a large creature can't even fit.
I will trample them.
All right.
He has lost his
Tavi,
goddamn shit.
please make a.
going to murder me after this.
Do you want to do like a grapple check to see if you can push him out of the way?
What was grappling again?
Be athletics, I think.
Maybe it's
Give me
like
athletics.
Dex to get out of the way, strength to stop him.
Yeah.
He,
So do you wanna
he's going to
stop him?
parkour off
I
the
stopped
ceiling
because
if he
I'm
has
freaking,
to.
You're dealing with your own shit
So,
right now.
you're gonna roll a strength then.
Yeah.
That's athletics, isn't it?
Alright,
Ooh. Oh no.
I have... Is this athletics?
Mm-hmm. Do you get advantage when you're in this form?
I don't... Well,
It would make sense if you do.
I think you do. Maybe? I have a thing that could do that, but I didn't do that. Let's see here. Big boy. You have advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Yep.
This is a strength
Which, as
check.
we've determined, does include
Oh.
So that's 14 plus
story
4, so
time.
6, 20? Do you 20?
Wait,
the
14
19
plus 4
Wait, 14 plus 4?
is 18.
Oh, 18. I'm bad now.
Tavi
19.
stops.
19.
All right. So
Oh.
as Mikkel charges and kind of begins to claw his way through that small area, you with your maul are just able to hold him off as he has just lost his shit.
Okay, that's his first attack. Second attack, he'll shove you again. 23.
You're gonna roll again.
Oh, boy.
Nat 20.
You, as he comes towards you again, you with your nat 20, no, and you push him off of you.
Just record that.
I am. You're doing that? The whole thing, he is trying desperately to get past you. He is screeching. He is screeching louder than a demon.
You now hear Mikkel screaming as well.
I am matching
excellent.
them in pitch and tone to a creepy degree.
We're gonna unpack this all later.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. You can't do anything. Unless you're... Wait, no. Never mind. You can't... you didn't use an actual attack, so you can't use a bonus action.
I used my bonus action to get big.
Yep. Okay. That's all. Who's next?
Me. You know, honestly, just because I have no melee weapons on me, because I never expect to be in melee range, I'm gonna need you to roll me wisdom saving throws to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. And they have advantage.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Magic. Yeah, that I rolled 16 and a 19.
You know.
Okay, it's still gonna take half damage.
This is gonna be great.
7, 10.
This is going great.
I need to pick up Slanei.
So
You can just
16.
do it.
8
Although if you move, I'm gonna move.
points of radiant
I wanna
damage.
Scoop him up and just get him out of the stupid
Okay.
hallway. 'cause
And then I
can't
will
move.
accept my attack of opportunity,
Okay.
And-
it will.
move through its space, so 5, 10, 15,
That does 17 plus stuff.
20, that'll hit.
What are you doing next to me?
He's within range.
3 fire damage
Okay, that's fine.
as it gets you with the scorpion tail.
He's within range now for when he starts his turn in Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And, you said 3 points of fire damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I can deal with that. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Is it...
Tavi.
Okay.
Alright, Tavi.
I'm gonna turn and book it. Because I just want to get out of the stupid hallway. Can I go here? Is this a thing I can do?
You have to-
Yeah, I mean, you
I
can
feel like
charge the
squeeze
little
past
demon boy because the demon
You
boy's
got-
still
You can
standing.
hit it.
You're gonna want
You
to kill
can't go
him
through its
first.
space.
Alright, can I charge that then?
Okay, yeah. Roll to attack.
Ugh.
You can just knock it prone.
I could do that. Just let
Or just whack.
Mikkel steamroll it as he comes through.
Yeah. Natural
Oh.
one.
Ouch. Okay.
That's not going to do it.
That's not gonna hit.
Whiffed.
That's
That's
also
a
not
That's
two.
also not going to do it.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Well,
Tavi, in panic, you're not paying attention. You're more focused on getting away from Mikkel than you are fighting.
Yeah,
I bumped
Mikkel
into
is
the
by
demon, I'm just
far
like,
the
oh,
biggest
fuck.
threat here. He's not like
Yeah,
hasn't
that
tried to
demon
hurt
was
you.
focused on Slanei running away, and you were too busy running away, so you two just kind of ran into each other. And went, ah!
You
Do
notice?
both of them scream at the same time?
there's only
No, it would be more like, and...
Yeah, you've noticed Mikkel wasn't actively
also
trying to
within
hurt
range
you,
of that.
but he also didn't give a shit
Both
if
are
you
gonna
got
be within
hurt.
the
I
Spirit
just
Guardians
didn't
at the
want
same
it, like, I
time.
fucking
Plowing.
I
It's
planned.
it's gonna get there no matter what. Alright,
Well, now you got two things to run through.
Alright.
Wow. You can just say
Can you
plow.
fit
Stop.
through there?
up next.
Is me. I would like to bonk twice
No.
with advantage.
No!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Over 20 for the first one.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
It's 27 AC.
I think I still would have hit. And yeah, like 26 for the second one.
26 damage.
For the no, just for
I'm
both.
like, what?
He did 26 damage?
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Go ahead.
You rolled percentile?
It's a 9 and a 2, 11 plus 14, so 25 total.
Alright.
As I take my halberd and give him a good slash.
Alright.
Yeah, 2 slash.
I'm gonna need both of them to roll wisdom saving throws at the start of their turn.
Okay. Okay.
Can't wait to
Start.
get Polearm Master.
And then that's the end of your turn, right?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. So,
Barbarian.
Slanei, it's
Very
your turn?
simple.
No, it's their turn, but they're starting their turn in Spirit Guardians.
Okay, so do they have to roll wisdom?
Yes. So they both have
The big
advantage.
one definitely passes.
Okay.
Small one
Plus-
does not pass.
Okay, so small one's gonna take 14 points of radiant damage.
How you want to do it?
Honestly, it's just a swarm of little, like,
Snowmen?
snowmen with kegs, just, like, stacking the kegs on top of it, and then just one just falls on top of it.
It looks confused as it dies.
And
Me
then the
too.
other one takes only 7 points of radiant
All right.
damage. Only 7, I know.
Yeah.
Kind
Okay.
of rookie numbers.
Up
Still
next.
doing- It's still them.
Total damage you did.
Oh yeah,
21.
fair shit. I keep forgetting that it does it on their turn. It as this creature like looks around to see its
It's little mini-me's.
it looks down at you, Stonk, before reaching up its hand and letting out instead a low frequency scream. As you see from the
tentacle
stones
arm.
beneath you, it casts darkness.
Oh god.
Oh, that's not fun.
Oh, I don't.
Yep, so there is now magical darkness enveloping both of you.
Yeah, but I have devil sight, so I can
No,
see
you
through...
don't. Shut the fuck up.
I can see through magical darkness.
God, Devil Sight is so good,
Yeah.
especially when you're playing a human.
Yep.
A human man.
Does
I have
it
a
do
story
anything
about-
else, or just darkness?
Yeah, that's all it can do.
Does it move at all?
Yeah, it's going to move. I'm just not telling you where it's going to move because you can't see it. It's a 15-foot radius sphere, so yeah, it's basically that whole area.
Oh,
And Stonk, because you can't see it, it doesn't.
it's still.
You don't get a attack, right?
You do.
If
you
I
just
can hear it move
disadvantage.
away, I have disadvantage, but I reckless, so it'll just be a flat roll.
Okay.
But if I hit him, he can't move.
So.
So you know.
I don't think it's actually going to move your.
Oh
It
god.
has to move within out of 10 feet.
What,
Yeah, no, you
Lauren?
can't do shit.
It has to leave my range.
Lauren?
So.
Lauren, what do you?
Sorry, Slanei.
Don't worry, Mikkel's coming.
That is going to be the end of its turn.
Do I see any of like the bright scales even through the magical darkness?
No.
Oh, I have no idea where it is. Wait, if it casts it there, I'm just in the edge of darkness.
You will see the clock come for your skull.
This, Lauren, this is the worst. Why would you do this to me?
We challenged you last time.
All right. Do we need to draw the darkness, or can we just?
I mean, it's this entire area.
It is.
Slanei is on the very edge of it because I was.
Anything
on the
You
past
edge.
didn't
the
cast
wolf.
it on itself.
I
'Cause-
cast it on the point, but I'm saying from the point it was at.
No, when you cast darkness, you can cast it anywhere within.
What point did
60
it pick?
feet.
Where did it choose that?
They would have done the center of the room.
So
Okay,
everything.
so everything is in darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, luckily for me, I don't have to see it for it to take damage from my spirit guardians.
Yeah, when the darkness envelops you, as it kind of comes up from the earth beneath you, you see it begin to move towards you. Okay.
Oh boy.
So that's its turn.
Mikkel.
Mikkel is going to get through this thing. I know he can't. He will like dislocate his. He doesn't give a
You can
shit.
dig through the rubble because
He will like parkour, squeeze through the ceiling, get stuck. He's not stopping.
Okay, I will say make attack
Acrobatics.
rolls, and I'll
Acrobatics.
say you're doing it against stone.
Okay, not 20.
Should be acrobatics
Okay,
check.
keep going.
27.
Okay.
And 22. 22.
Okay.
22. I'm not that crazy. 22. Am I through?
I'll say with that nat 20, Tavi, as the small demon kind of collapses in front of you, you hear stone just crack as Mikkel with his claws just breaks off this whole piece of rubble and is beginning to dig his way closer to you. I'll say you progress 5 feet.
Oh.
Action surge.
Oh my god.
He's lost his goddamn
Can I
shit.
dodge out of the
12.
way?
If he gets to you.
Okay,
10.
his action surge was wasted.
Yeah.
But
But definitely
Okay.
shows you desperate.
Yeah, Tavi, how you doing?
You're
That's-
in danger.
Very scared.
I'm the one doing it. I'm scared of this dude.
Tavi's stuck in a 5x10 hallway
You
with
see?
a beast on one side and magical darkness on the other.
Magical darkness. You see this like
This is just
12
like the
foot.
Avengers.
Like his proportions are not the same as his normal size. He's not just bigger. He's like more bestial and like screaming like a boar. Like this is horrifying.
The Boar Prince.
He's just trying to
Horrifying.
convince himself this is fine. This is normal.
All right, yeah.
Is it my turn?
This is what
Okay.
it's like traveling.
I'd like to cast Mirror Image, please.
Okay.
Smart.
There's now 4 Slaneis standing in the spot.
I'll give you.
Is
in the
is
darkness.
Spirit Guardian's concentration?
Minor Illusion or Mirror Image isn't concentration.
Oh, it is good.
It just exists.
Yeah, because you're getting smacked. You don't want to.
I don't want to lose my
Use that.
Spirit Guardians.
You're good.
I have found a way to get around the darkness for now.
For now.
Um,
It just gives you more.
well, they're all in the
survivability.
same spot, kind of as me. 'Cause I hear
Yeah.
them digging through stuff.
I'll give you 4 barrels.
Lauren, They appear in the same space as me.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they're just all in the
Just
space.
keep the
of me.
barrels to keep track of how many
You know
you
what?
got.
I will still use this.
When you lose one, take a barrel away.
Name
Yeah.
better do of them blur and mirror image.
I don't have blur. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
I don't want to move because I don't know where it is,
Yeah, fair enough.
and I'm scared.
Alright. Up next.
Yeah, the horrifying cat screams are almost worse than the horrifying demon screams.
Honestly, I'm very convinced that Mikkel and a demon are fighting in this room right now. Oh, I need to actually keep a mirror image because I have to look at what the spell does.
If you have calm emotions, that would do wonders. He will kill you afterwards, but for right now...
You can't see anyone. And you already did your turn. Moving on.
Yeah. I don't
Tavi.
have calm emotions.
Tavi.
Alright, Tavi, there's a giant cat boy right behind
Okay,
you.
How far-
pitch black darkness.
Yeah, you have no idea what's happening.
Do you
right
run
now.
into the screaming darkness, or do you deal with the cat?
I'd rather not deal with the cat. Can I just feel for like the edge of the wall and just duck into whatever is not the hallway?
Yeah, sure. So
I just want
you can,
out of the hallway.
You can follow one of
it's-
the...
There's still light over here. You can see over here still.
No,
No?
not really. Oh, wait, no, you still have
Dark-
the light on your hammer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because darkness is that over here.
Yeah, so
Does
you
light-
can choose which wall to feel and
Okay.
follow.
Can I have a coin?
Coin?
Can I have a D2? 2 is left or right wall. Okay,
go left.
I am on this wall.
Is there
And I
anything
just
in
see
there?
a
There's like a drop.
Drop a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I just do seeing a ball of darkness, and I just know that there's
Oh,
hell
shit.
chasing
You
me.
hear Slanei screaming inside of the ball of darkness.
Has not been touched.
Can I hold an action in case anything comes out of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to specify anything hostile? Because if you just specify
Anything hostile?
No,
I mean-
anything.
I am hostile, just not to you.
yet.
Alright, up next.
It's me.
Okay.
Stonk.
Do I hear this thing at all, or is it just I flat out can't see, can't hear, can't smell?
Can't taste.
Sniff it out.
Yeah, I just think that you can't see.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look
Does
at your
the-
features really quickly
Why
because
can't
I don't.
you
I
pick
think
a
the
towel?
blind sight is only with the.
Yes.
With the
Yeah, it's only when I
special one.
have the wild rage.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Okay. So you don't get the effects of wild rage. What a shame. It would be helpful.
yeah, for once. And I suppose the only thing that could like come into play is like danger sense, just in the fact that like
Nah.
it gives you a secondhand idea of like danger.
Nope.
But but I can't see it or even try and attack it.
You can swing around you.
Well, I do have a giant ass halberd, and I have 10 feet of range. So statistically, I'm practically guaranteed to hit something.
Swing it over your head, the chances of hitting Slanei are...
I'm gonna
Are low.
helicopter.
Okay.
Do you
Flip a
swing?
coin.
If I
Swing.
helicopter, there's no chance I
Clock.
can hit Slanei because Slane's down on the
Yeah,
ground.
but you can hit the thing on your other side.
You mean the giant thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Roll.
Would you like to flip a coin?
Yeah. Kraken. You hit the thing you want to hit.
Okay.
Not Kraken. You hit the other thing.
Okay. It keeps getting glued to
Oh,
my hand.
no.
I hit the thing I don't want to hit.
Oh boy, what if I feel like something bad's about to happen?
What? You have to see it for danger sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You have to sense it.
Also, I first have to roll to make sure I hit.
Are you recklessing by any chance?
I mean, this entire attack is reckless. There's not... I'm not particularly aiming for anything. That's a 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
Alright.
This would be great if you had your fighter.
You mean the one that's lost his goddamn mind?
Uh-huh.
I feel like this might be worse if we had our fighter. Somehow.
Dexterity. Blind, deafened, or incapacitated. 17 to save.
Okay. You take half damage.
Woo.
I'm scared. You're gonna take psychic damage, and one thing you can't stop.
Lauren specifically designed this to have psychic damage.
Cringe damage.
You take, this is already halved, a total of 6 fire damage as it fucking explodes!
Oh! Is it gone now?
Slanei, how close are you to it?
5, 10, 15.
He's got a
By
dead wolf
corpse.
body.
Yeah, you're okay.
There's a corpse blocking me.
You're okay. But as you hit it, you hear this odd, like, hissing shriek, like from a kettle, before it just blows up. You don't see anything, but you feel it.
Do I feel the heat going over me as it like goes around the?
Mhm.
Oh,
I think I hit it. I'll try it again.
okay.
I'll kill it eventually.
You do have an.
I have another attack.
Let me go and just do this.
Is this thing gone though, or is it just?
It's still there. You've just hacked it in half.
Oh, okay, cool. Ah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we hear the creeper sound?
Yes, that's exactly what
Okay.
it is.
Perfect. I'm going to Beyblade. Let it rip. It's time for an epic battle. Let's see. Do I have to...
Is Slanei also in your range?
I am, but again, that's why he's helicoptering up.
He has,
Got it,
he has
got
a
it.
full cover from a wolf.
I'm also much shorter than him.
Oh damn, that's another
The wolf gets you
14 to
full
hit
cover.
this thing.
14 does not hit.
Damn. Well, I've taken damage, so I keep my rage. My work here is done.
Up next.
Demon.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Nice.
Every time. Oh my
That's
god.
max
You
damage.
guys are gonna kill this
Nat
demon.
20.
It's still gonna take half damage.
Pretty good.
So
one, too.
15, 19. So it's going to take
8.
8.9?
9.
Yeah, 9 points of radiant damage.
Totally gaslit you on that first one,
Thank
too.
you. I was like, this seems wrong for some reason. I don't know why.
8? No, 9.
9 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Would you say it?
Gaslight geek Josh Ross.
Yeah, that's me.
Is it trying to attack me now?
It's turn.
Oh.
Don't worry, it should be blind, right? Because it's in the magical darkness. There's no way it has something like Devil's Sight.
Because it's a devil.
Oh, no.
So
I misjudged.
Yeah, Slanei, good luck.
okay.
And is it making an attack against...
First and foremost, it will hit the first duplicate anyways.
I rolled 2 attacks, a natural 18 and a natural 16.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to roll 2.
Yeah.
First one's gonna destroy.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Do you have to see it?
Question.
Yes.
Sentinel attack. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
With disadvantage.
That counts here.
I'll allow you to do it with disadvantage.
Second one, 2 of my mirror images gone.
Yeah, I'll say you don't see it, but you feel your body move out of the way as, like, hot air just kind of slashes in front of you as you hear the high-pitched, like, as it does it.
17.
So,
17 to hit? That hits.
Slanei. Oh. Oh no.
Minimum damage, 8.
Why'd you say good luck, by the way? That's very concerning, Lauren.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
very scared.
alive.
We've just been dead set on trying to kill Slanei for the past 2 sessions now.
I think the first one's through sheer bad luck. This one, on the other hand, this feels targeted.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm playing a small target.
Is it because he's
The
gay?
healer.
Lauren, this is very homophobic of you.
It's gonna be something phobic no matter who I attack.
Just attack.
It's true.
Say it, Chris.
I was gonna say, just attack the furry. No one cares.
The furry wants you to attack it. Attack the furry. The furry wants it.
I can't
Alright.
see the furry.
Furry's a mess.
Up next, because that's the demon's
Mikkel.
turn.
Next is the furry.
Yeah.
The furry will activate its frost trail for the first time in this goddamn campaign.
Damn.
He gets +2 in all his strength checks.
Oh, damn.
Uh,
What a strong rune.
strength and con. He's going to get through no matter what, so keep attacking.
Yep.
14 plus stuff.
Okay.
Nice fucking roll.
I don't know if that counts as a roll. Should I re-roll it? I mean, I rolled it. I
He
just bumped
picked
it.
up his dice and
I was
it
going to pick
dropped
it up.
Okay,
so
no.
it didn't really roll.
I'll re-roll it. Okay, that's
It was a better roll, too.
plus 7,
13.
13, and 21.
You're able to progress 5 more feet.
All right, I'm here. Can I just get the fight for the last 5 feet too?
Yeah, you gotta do one more 5 feet right now.
Squeeze.
Okay, that's my whole turn. I have movement. He'll use all his movement.
Okay.
Like,
You're almost there. One more turn and you'll be let loose.
okay. He's screaming.
Okay.
Who's next?
Me.
Okay.
The problem is that all of my attacks are ranged.
Mm-hmm.
So I made them at disadvantage already.
You technically make
But
them
you
at
don't
triple
even know
disadvantage.
that they're there.
Well, I'm gonna make a guess that it's in front of me, seeing as how I felt the claws go past. I feel like that's a safe assumption to
Yeah,
make.
You
that's-
can use your crossbow because the darkness already gave you disadvantage, so you might as well.
Don't worry, there's no way that it's resistant to magical damage
Wait.
or non-magical.
Oh, I don't have to see it for this. Why? I'm an idiot. I'd like to cast Spiritual Weapon, please.
Where?
Directly in front of me.
Okay.
Because that is a good guess of where it is. Spiritual Weapons cast, and, I'm a halfling.
Natural one.
That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Alright, that
And it
hits.
doesn't require you to see it?
I don't have to see it. It's just making an attack on the space. I have no idea where it is, whether or not I hit it. That's 12 points of force damage.
You do reveal your location by using verbal.
Eh?
It already knew where it was. It attacked me.
Yeah.
So
Not all.
Now it
demons.
really
it
knows
really knows where I
It's
am.
general.
Where's my barrel?
I'm trying to figure out
Um,
if I
You have
can-
three
I'm
right
just
there.
gonna use this barrel
You
for now.
have
But like,
three barrels.
my
Why not?
specific
I feel
barrel
like that
just-
one that I did
Wait,
bring
does
that was
light see
okay, but
into
I'll
dark?
look.
No,
Unless
magical
I'm just
darkness, you have
blind?
these like high level
But, like-
magic
No,
to
you
keep
should
you.
have it.
Your light
It's
cantrips
over
stop doing shit.
What if I cast detect magic? Could I see it?
You could detect the source, but like beings have magic. You can't like use detect
I'll
magic.
just use one of the
Kelly
other.
has it.
Because you can
thank
use
you,
your action
Kelly.
to see a faint aura around any visible creature.
So it's
or
right
object
here.
That bears magic.
I'm gonna move the wolf.
If you have like a weapon
to
or
put
something,
it
but
here, just
not
so
his
that way
like
we know it's
essence.
there.
You need like a magic sword or something.
And then, as my action, I'm gonna fire a crossbolt in that same spot.
Okay.
This one's
you
at
took magic
disadvantage.
things, not magic people.
So what did the first
You
one
can't
do
just
for
see
damage?
wizards.
It was 12 points of damage. I rolled max.
Okay.
For like the,
Of force damage, if that matters.
You could see like,
Natural
the
19
necklace.
and a natural 14.
You could see where
Okay.
For a total
His magic items are, but not him.
of
21
21 to hit.
21 hits.
not visible.
and then that's going to be
Very much invisible.
only 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
It isn't magical though.
Just
Yep.
run in and hit it with a
So-
hammer.
I don't know where it is.
Not yet.
You can't see how it affects it, so.
Run until you run into something and hit what you hit. Run into.
I'm
That's
just
not
letting
a
you know
bad
that it's not
idea with
magical.
Stonk and Slanei in
Uh
there.
huh.
Okay, up next.
Tavi.
I don't know
Right,
what
Tavi.
to do.
You could run until you hit something at eye level and hit it. If you
Just-
hit stonk, you hit stonk.
It's such a bad idea. Okay.
You could run for
Oh.
the cat boy who's about
Oh,
to
I should be doing that.
go psycho.
That would just take
Don't
Psycho
sit
Catboy's
I
kill.
forget that I
and
have a
just...
6th level channel divinity now, and it's actually good in this instance.
Calm emotions.
No, Cloak of Shadows. I could just go invisible.
Chris, what do I do?
What's your
Do I just run in blindly? I don't have any spells that will.
Run in and swing it.
I mean, you can.
I guess I
You
can.
could just.
You have no way of knowing where it is at all.
I know, that's what's concerning me.
Kelly, you have something called Divine Sense.
What is divine?
You can literally see demons.
Yeah, that'll
Is that,
do it.
Is that something I have to cast, or is that just a thing?
Divine Sense. As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hollow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, and undead within 60 feet of you that's not behind total cover.
I would say use that.
Okay, I'm gonna use that then.
That's your whole action.
Okay.
But now you
And-
know where it
Is
is.
that a first level spell slot?
No,
It's
you
not
just,
a spell
just
slot,
just
it's
do
Just
it.
a thing? Okay, cool. Great.
You need to mark that down, though.
It should say in your actions.
It's traits. Yeah.
I'm gonna implode.
Okay. Don't implode, please.
I'm going to implode Divine Sense.
Somewhere.
There it is. Cool. Amazing.
I need you
You sensed.
I saw with my eyes.
You see where the demon is. It's about to go eat your friend.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You see Slanei. Actually, you don't even see
I
Slanei.
don't see.
You just see it bending over and assume.
All right, up next.
Stop.
Alright, stonk. Go bomb.
Helicopter?
Are you gonna hit the same thing or hit the other thing?
If I heard anything else, I assume I'm hearing it try and kill Slanei on my right.
Yeah, you occasionally hear it.
So I feel like I can focus my attacks instead of doing a blind helicopter.
Yes. You don't. Slanei is not at risk.
Okay, good.
You heard him scream.
Aim for the knees. Aim for like the feet. That's the best
And-
way.
I'll still have disadvantage, but I'll reckless so that I just have flat rolls. And then my attacks will be... one's gonna hit, one will not. One's over 20, one is sub 15.
All right.
I have no more second level spell slots.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I know.
12 points of damage from the one hit.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk forwards until I hit it.
You
hit
do.
it.
Alright, I hit it. I know where it is exactly now.
Give it a big ol' hug.
You slap its ass.
I'm like running into it is like my intent. So
Okay.
I'll like back off and then run into it as fast as I can.
Up next.
It needs to make me a wisdom saving throw real fast. Just
Want
real
to
quick.
die.
It definitely succeeds.
So it's gonna take 11 points of radiant damage. As the snowmen are just pelting it.
Its
Damn.
carrot noses are just stabbing it.
As you hear your little snowmen just going hard, the darkness begins to fall as you see the fiend fall to its knees and fall forward.
I killed it with.
You killed
I
it
killed
with
two
spirit.
things with snowmen.
Nice.
You notice that the heat on its claws and horns, that begins to die, and instead of becoming this bright yellow, it slowly kind of fades to red, and then eventually is fading to black.
As you hear the sounds of cat screams.
And scratching at the rocks.
I'm gonna cut off its head.
If I look at you, do I see good or evil?
That's not what that does.
Okay, cool.
You already used a divine sense.
Hi.
Wait, hold on, I have a question for you.
Nice seeing a face again.
Oh, good to see you too. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna chop off the head of this big demon.
Take the tail too.
Yeah, take the tail.
I'll do that later. I just want the head right now.
Can I?
Could I just do that, or do I need to make it?
What are you doing?
I'm cutting off the head of the big demon.
Are you trying to do it fast, or are you...
I don't really care if it's nice.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
say
just
it
giving it
takes
a
you a
good
few
beheading.
swings because this thing
It's
is...
exoskeleton. Yeah.
Ooh, crab.
And then I will grab the head by the horns, and I'm gonna go head over
It's still
to...
hot, but...
yeah, I don't care. I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to head over to where Mikkel is.
Can
Okay.
I roll something on this?
Yeah, sure. Roll a... What do you want to know about it?
Like an Arcana.
Okay. Roll Arcana.
I think that would be the best
Stonk's
to
gonna do
roll.
like the courage cowardly dog, just go ooh.
I really don't want to roll Arcana, but like that's.
That's the logical one. It's not a bad roll. It's one above your...
I'm gonna do it.
Wow.
I'm just following like the wording of it.
I just want to know. Oh god, that was even worse. I should have done it.
I imagine you came over to me on your turn. I would have tried to keep going, because I don't know they're dead yet.
Yeah, I know.
So what'd you roll?
12.
With
I
a
rolled
12.
shit, so I'm still stuck in this wall.
Yeah,
He
so...
rolled double threes.
Slanei, as you approach this kind of odd route, you're not really sure what it is, but very soon you see from kind of the area that it splintered a small little vein of that black root begins to emerge, and in a small fiery blaze opens a flower. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, it's pretty.
It's pretty. Is this what happened to Mikkel by any chance? A wisdom save, you said? Is this frightening me by any chance?
No.
How does a 22 sound?
You're good. It's real fucking pretty, but it's too pretty.
Sus.
Touch it.
As you,
Touch
when you
it.
look down at that flower, you look up in the roots above and you see skeletons.
Oh. Can I?
Anglerfish.
Yeah. I'm gonna just yell back, no one look at the flower!
Everyone turns to look at the flower.
What?
They're all
Alright,
far enough
now
away.
we can go back with the Mikkel thing.
Alright, so I spent my time screeching and breaking the rocks.
Just sit there.
I come back over, and after...
You can see I've dug a tunnel.
Yeah, kind of.
Which is absolutely horrifying to think about.
Yeah, no, I Stonk approaches with the head of the demon and kind of raises his eyebrows at like, holy shit.
I imagine
You made it pretty far.
I imagine if you look closely at him, so when he does his transformation, you can see these like the same flame chains, just not on fire, like wrap around him, and when he comes, they're actively like they're digging into him.
I'm going to, from a more safe distance, toss
Takes
the
a step
demon's
back.
head towards you.
I will Hulk smash it. I'm gonna start stomping on it.
Okay, go ahead. Roll an attack.
Okay, that's still a 15.
Okay. As Stonk throws the head out in front of you, Mikkel immediately with his axe just brings down on it and splits its jaw open.
Are you done?
No, he's gonna spend a couple turns just absolutely.
I'll say at
letting
this
it
point
out.
you have a raging migraine as well.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna just fall over when this is over. It lasts for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine until the minute's done, he's just gonna grind his head into dust. Unless you can stop him.
I think it's good that he gets this out of the system.
Feel free to remove all the stuff from the board now.
Yeah, that's true. You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
I have a spiritual weapons. No, don't do it.
I'm very proud of that mini. I spent like 3 hours on just that one.
That's a really good one.
Can I have it?
No,
No, we're gonna break it.
I want to break it.
We're gonna smash it until it's dust.
We should split it into 4 and eat the forbidden candy that Lauren has made us.
Alright.
It's made out of cake. Just like everything
We're
is.
moving. We're almost 2 hours in and you guys haven't even reached where Edison is yet.
Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
I hope you weren't
Wanting
wanting
to
to do
play.
stuff.
Have a character
It's
intro.
fine. I knew this was a possibility.
Yeah.
We are a bunch of idiots.
Alright, up next. So, Mikkel, freaking the fuck out. What do you guys do?
If you don't stop him, something will happen within a minute. But if you don't, do you want to do anything in that minute?
Mikkel, I don't want to hurt you, but I will hurt you if you don't calm down.
He's screaming. He's not processing your presence.
Okay, well, stand back, everyone. We're going to have to do a little bit of harsh discipline. I'm going to take the butt of the halberd. I'm going to smack you in the nose.
Do you hit me?
Are you really smacking a kitty in the nose?
Sorry, no. I'm going to smack him in the stomach.
The nose is the worst part to
that's
smack
like-
a kitty.
Okay, this is an important question with repercussions. Do you go, is this a reach for the glaive scenario, or are you tapping him to hurt but not damage?
I'm not doing damage. I'm just giving you a little bump.
Give you an.
The word would be...
Smack some sense into him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I keep attacking.
Pisses him off even more. As Mikkel continues to scream, and as you do that, all of you except for...
Also, me screaming in this dungeon is probably not a great idea when you think about
all of you except for Mikkel hear from deeper within the caverns another scream echoing through the walls.
I
It's
wonder why
Ed.
Lauren
What
wanted
the
that back.
fuck?
Are you guys okay?
I wonder why Lauren wanted that big demon mini back.
God, I can't imagine why. Well, do you have any sort of
It'll end in a minute, so you got a minute to figure
utility
something out.
to make him quiet? Because I don't want to put my hands near his mouth. He'd probably bite them off.
You don't have calm emotions. Could I command calm him?
You could
Yes.
Control Alt Z on
You
him.
could
You
just-
could command and say, shut the fuck up.
You could just say,
command
Well, it
is
has
a
to be-
single
it's one
word.
stop.
And you could
Yeah.
just say stop,
Quiet.
calm, quiet.
Probably.
That might be a good idea, to be honest.
Probably
Yeah, I could
stop would
probably
be the
do that.
best.
Okay, hang
Out
on.
of character, this won't last long. In character, you don't know how long he's gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Which is why I tried to hurt you.
Okay, I will
I'll
speak.
hit you. Not hurt you.
I will.
I
say-
have silence, but I'm not wasting a third level spell
Yeah,
slot for it.
I'll command.
I think I have
How does this
silence.
work?
What?
You cast the spell command, and then you
Wisdom
say the
saving
one
throw.
word, and he makes a wisdom saving throw.
And then interprets that one word.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
What are you saying?
Calm.
That's a
Technically, it works. It's up to Tyler to
Yeah.
interpret that. However
Be
you
calm.
want.
Yeah.
Stop being angry.
Yeah, it's a few more than one word, but calm. Stop.
wisdom
What's your
save?
save? What's your DC?
9.
15.
Oh, never mind.
It
Yep,
works.
you're good.
So,
So how does he interpret calm in this state?
In this state, I think it's just. I think it interacts with like his chains, and that just like makes him stop for the split second it takes for the chains to catch him. And you watch as these chains just like choke him and shrink him, and then he plops over on the floor.
Huh.
He is non-mechanically unconscious.
Well, that worked better than I expected.
You have a raging headache at the moment.
Yeah, no, he just flops over.
I can get rid of said headache. I'm not going to.
I'm gonna go over to Mikkel and I'm gonna nudge him. Mikkel?
He
You
probably just
alive?
like groans.
Oh, good. You're not dead.
Also, his throat is probably just absolutely wrecked. Also, his shoulders. Digging yourself through a solid stone, it probably is not good for you.
No, it's not.
Your poor toe beans.
Yeah, you're gonna be feeling that for a long time.
He's probably fucked up his fingers.
I mean, I'm not good at this caring for a person thing, so you
He is barely conscious. He's not up for a conversation. You're talking to yourself.
You okay there, Mikkel? I'll
This is what happened when the party's all men. None of you know how to support one another.
The gay old man went to the bathroom.
What happened?
I passed out on the floor. I'm
That's nice.
just sort of groaning, and Stonk is awkwardly talking to my unconscious form.
I'll help you with your anger problems. Slanei, what do I say?
Oh, honestly, this is great. Keep it up. Slanei is like one of the little like spirits have just brought over like a little thing of popcorn. It doesn't actually like do anything, but it's just like there. Just Slanei is eating
Holographic
popcorn.
meatloaf, my favorite.
Slanei is eating popcorn, watching this.
They're not popcorn, they're just small little snowballs.
Same thing.
Is it
Well,
yellow?
Slanei, I
It's
appreciate that you are having fun. However, we're still in grave danger, and Mikkel is passed out on the ground.
I'm gonna
So-
go over to Mikhail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lightly tap him on the side to try and like
He's-
just see if there's any sort of.
He's groaning. He's not mechanically. He's awake.
He's just
Roleplay. He's like
Okay.
in agony.
Scale of how many fingers am I holding up right now?
I don't think it'll take him like a solid minute before he's like sentient again. He's just in agony. If you see a man in medical duress, you don't ask him questions when he passes out on the floor.
This is why you don't let Stonk lead the after party care initiative.
God, I can't believe you made me use. a spell
He's
slot for
not. He's
this.
not taking damage. This is
There's no-
emotion. You don't. He has taken emotional damage.
Oh, there's no real way to.
No.
Although, to be honest, he probably should have taken damage from fucking tearing through a wall.
How does the tunnel look behind Mikhail?
He's just every standing brick has been uprooted.
Oh boy.
He's trapped us in.
Yeah, I probably ruined the structural integrity of that area.
It's probably not sound anymore. OSHA would have a field day.
Yeah, it's only like
OSHA
that's the
always has
only
a field
exit.
day. Huh?
Nothing.
Don't worry, I've made a hole that a large creature can go through, so now all the demons can get out.
Now that you're dealing with Mikkel, I'm just gonna go over this way. What'd you say about that flower?
Stonk?
Yeah?
Do you see it?
My spirit weapon, you know what? Because I see Stonk approaching it, I'm gonna send my spiritual weapon over it, and I'm going to smash
The
spirit.
flower?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Look, I'm trying to stop Stonk from doing something.
You could have just told me don't look
I
at
told
it.
you don't look at
He
the
already
flower
did.
to begin with.
Yeah, I know he said that. I'm just saying, you have to remind him.
That's going to
You
be...
don't just blow it up in his face again.
This is
He didn't see it the first time.
Slanei is also trying to deal with...
What did you roll?
21.
Dex save.
But I can see this one coming.
Yeah, you can see this.
That's gonna be,
Watch me roll
11
worse.
points of damage.
Against, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Against a flower.
Against the flower.
I'll say it looks like a flaming orchid.
Ooh!
Yeah, I did
it's
in
pretty.
fact roll worse that time. Ugh.
What'd you get?
11.
And you're not raging?
Nope.
Oh boy.
I'll take full damage.
14 fire damage.
This is great. This is efficient, well thought out. We're just like ignoring the roleplay and just going for strictly mechanical benefit.
As the spiritual weapon smashes down on that flower, you actually see through the cracks in the wax-like root, it begins to light up in kind of like magma almost, and through the flower explodes.
Ah!
Anyways, going back to Mikkel. Gonna wait for him to, like, open his eyes a little bit.
It takes him about like 30 seconds, and then he starts to come to.
Okay.
This is just RP. He's not actually fucked. He's fucked up mentally. Physically, he's just not feeling great.
Alright. I'm coming back over to Slanei.
I'm waiting for Mikkel. How many fingers?
Your face is just charred.
How many fingers am I holding up?
What?
How many
What?
fingers
What?
am I holding up?
He's confused. He's groggy.
Answer the goddamn question.
What are you fucking doing?
The headache kind of pushes at you a little bit.
He looks.
How many fingers am I holding up?
He sits up. What? And then when he gets up, I imagine like a couple bricks roll off him. He's like, what?
You look down at your
Just
hands
actively.
and you see, like, have you ever
All his perfectly manicured nails are just fucked up.
have you ever just wiped
human,
out on like a
right?
bike on the cement or pavement? You know how it's just
That's my whole body.
yeah, you've ripped off the first layer of skin on your hands.
Ooh, meat crayon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Okay. At least I think it's 8.
Thanks for the healing.
You're welcome. Yeah, it is 8, and then I heal for. Does that work again? I need to double check.
I think it's just if you heal someone, you
Is
take
it-
a D4 back.
Is it D4? It's D4 plus proficiency. That's what it is. So I heal for 4.
And I think he just sort of looks at you. And he's confused. And he's like crying.
Oh, it's not that kind of head trauma. Okay. Gonna pat him on the back. There.
Don't. He slaps your hand away. What happened?
I was hoping you could say something about that.
Kind of lost your mind there.
You say that, and he takes a second, and he processes, and he just has this, look on his face.
Does he do the thing that, when you walked into the room, Mocha was just like, really disappointed? You look at, you're like, you think it's someone else, you get excited, you go, oh, it's just Slanei.
No, it's that. Instead of that, it's like, oh god.
Yeah.
A mix of, oh no, that's horrible, and oh no, that's horribly depressing.
Steal my spiritual weapon. Wait, this one's
That's
not mine.
Petunia,
That's
you
Petunia's
fucking
thing. You know
idiot.
Steal my
what? I am
daughter?
an idiot.
How dare you?
Wait,
Get
that means
out.
Kelly stole both your daughter and my spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
I don't know why they were over there. But, okay. Keep going.
So he's just sort of he's not, I don't think he's processed, he's crying. He's just sitting there, confused.
What happened to the Stonk who could absorb an entire explosion rune at level 4.
I didn't expect for. Usually, I'm the one that initiates the attack that causes the explosion, not the other way around.
Yeah.
I mean,
honestly,
also-
Tavi, how do you react to their just Stonk just combusting?
Stonk combusts for once, and Mikkel's just, what the fuck was up with that? How's Tavi doing?
It's been a lot that's been going on recently. He's still processing everything, and then it just keeps adding on because Stonk just got his face blown up.
You had like 3 hairs on your head, they're gone.
Stonk just executes Slanei. It's what my character did.
Your eyebrows are gone.
I took 14 damage, you take 14
What
damage.
eyebrows? They're tattooed on his face.
Never mind. You do the tattoos.
The tattoos are singed
No,
off.
no, he's got. I think when I drew it, he had eyebrows, but it would make more sense for them to be tattooed.
Yeah.
You
at
know
this
what?
point.
You're like one of those women who like tattoos their brow liner on.
But is it a good tattoo or is it one of those like shitty tattoos?
Great tattoos. Are
Okay.
you kidding? Goliaths have like top tier tattoos.
Oh,
They
yeah.
would be if
They're masters of the
If you
art.
fuck up a tattoo, that's dishonor and will kill you.
yeah, it's bad. It's a bad omen to have
Okay.
a fucked up
You
tattoo.
kill it- you-
Stonks are perfect.
You kill your tattooist, then you kill yourself.
Yeah.
Dishonor. Dishonor on everybody.
Stonk is going to approach Mikkel, and kind of get down because you're still sitting down, right?
Yeah, he's just sort of processing.
I crouch down and kind of lower my voice. I understand that there's something that caused you to go through this, and I understand
The saying is
That-
that Stonk is just covered in black soot.
that you feel very strongly about it. However, we are in a very dangerous place, and we need to not kill each other. So, if we see more of these things, if you see more of whatever set you off, are you going to lose your mind again? Because if you are, it would be safer if you stay outside.
You see him open his mouth and shut it again. And he's just sort of processing. And he probably is like sitting. Are there any roots in here? Or are all the roots back here?
There was a tree in there,
There was.
So
but it just exploded.
do I see bits of black root everywhere?
Probably. You also probably noticed that on the ceiling around where some of the roots were, there are a mixture of like animal and people remains that have been kind of snatched.
I think at this point, he's like seeing the roots and like starting to shiver. And he opens his mouth like he wants to say something, and it's like he's fighting with his pride. And he says, "Perhaps I will stay outside."
Alrighty then.
I don't get to meet Ed.
As you all say that, and there's a split second of silence, once again that wail begins to echo through the halls.
There's a
Well.
whale.
Those things won't wait around forever. They're going to keep screaming until we kill them. Just
This
like that
doesn't sound
rooster.
like a demon scream.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, never mind then. It's
This
just a
sounds
rooster.
like a wail of pain.
Oh,
Ed's being tortured. That's fun.
Ed is the torturer.
you want to cover your eye maybe, or like?
I'll do that in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it pained him to say that.
Well, stay out there. If we don't return, go back to the village, get Couture, you know. Same old, but we'll be back soon anyways, so
You'll be free.
you don't have to worry about that. And I'm gonna head off. I assume it's like this way towards the. I want to
Yeah,
follow
so-
to the scream.
So, you hear it coming from over here. There's a room over here that has this wall kind of cave, so this is a room on its own. But you can also just make it through this like crack.
And as you start walking off, he says, "Wait." As you go through, be very careful about your surroundings. If you see a rune, run.
Alrighty then.
In one ear and out the other.
I would like to
I will keep an active lookout for runes.
actively look for runes as well.
Same.
Actually, if I actively look, I don't get to use my passive perception as my problem. I want to use my passive, but I can't use my passive to justify this.
I'll walk between so the light's on like both sides.
Thank you. Can I just roll a perception?
Just take a quick look in that room. Is it where the scream's coming
Nope,
from? over here?
there is a rubble.
Oh,
right
I thought
here.
like this was it caved in and you could see into
Nope.
that room.
No, that's basically a collapsed wall.
We can check out that room later. There's a scream over this way.
Yep.
So I'll just head this way.
Oh, that's a 19 perception.
As you move through this hallway, the air, even though you've lost everyone with dark vision, do you still have your eye?
I do.
You do? Okay.
And
And
we have the light.
the light,
Shield.
okay. You notice that it becomes foggier in here. Not colder. A little warmer, actually.
Fog cloud.
Nice. I'm gonna round the corner.
Okay.
We are in tow.
What do we see?
As you round the corner,
What? No, I'm just slower than everyone. That's about 2 rounds of movement behind.
as you round the corner, you don't see much. However, you hear the sound of chain scraping its way across the ground like it's being dragged.
Innocent's a chain devil.
In the distance, in the far back of the room, while you cannot see everything completely, you can see what appears to be a large, hulking figure with eyes glowing red. But from its mouth partially gaped open, you see magma flowing from its mouth like spit.
Yummy.
I feel like we're about to...
Oh, that's fun.
Oh. You know, I kind of regret sending Mikkel away now.
That's not
Yeah.
sexy.
In character, I very much wanted to... Out of character, I want to say in character, he's done. He's very much done with this
Like
dungeon.
many doors, that boy.
Oh my god, is Ed coming over here?
Oh god, that's
Oh.
Ed.
As you see
I
the
believe it.
creature look around, as it steps forward, you hear the chain shh, shh, as it drags across the ground. Stonk, is your eye still revealed?
Yeah, it was.
Through the dark vision, you actually see the chain that is on the ground appears to be a flail, but not a normal flail. An axe flail.
Yo, that's rad as fuck, though.
That's a cool ass weapon.
Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah, it just goes meh in the back. Okay.
Lifts it up off the ground and goes,
I'm looking up its passive perception. Okay. What's your passive stealth, by the way? And it's at disadvantage because you've got the eye revealed. Okay.
Is that purely for all stealth checks?
Well, I think it's checked, but
Well-
regardless, I rolled higher.
Also, Tavi has light on them, and
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
Tavi has a -5 right now
Yeah.
to their passive
All right,
stealth.
so the figure back here, as it sees the light and Stonk appear from the corner, you actually notice that there appears to be a cutoff right here, and a 30-foot drop from here, as the stairwell that goes down to this area is for the most part collapsed. Thank you, Mocha.
Thank you, Mocha.
Oh,
Thank you
it
for
is
your input.
concerning.
As it sees you, its mouth begins to open and the magma spittle begins to fall from its mouth as it lets out a painful howl, and you realize this is a giant.
This doesn't look like the giant we saw earlier, does it?
You never really saw him.
Ah, fuck. Well,
I
he's
think
got
he
an
called-
entirely...
Usually,
himself an ice
he'd be
giant?
cursing you out by now.
Yeah.
There's
This guy's a lot
something
less talkative than the last one.
different about this one.
Oh, at this point, I would have been able to round the corner.
That's Ed. That's absolutely Ed. You broke the medium creature barrier.
Finally. By just a little bit?
As it sees you, its head tilts, and you actually hear the as it tilts its head.
Well, that kind of sounds nice. Could it do it to my neck?
And it slowly begins to walk forward, dragging the chain behind it, its eyes intently on you, Stonk.
Well, that's a good sign.
And it begins to walk forward. Is there anything any of you would like to do?
Go run back, get Mikkel. They take it back. Come in.
Why are you going ahead?
You could just nope around the corner and they can't touch you.
I'm also using my channel divinity to go invisible right now.
Okay.
Mocha's going for it.
So, it can't see me.
Lauren, I'm telling you, we should put foil up on that counter.
Mocha.
Evil.
Anti-Mocha security.
Okay, I'm back.
Can I, roll a perception for what I see in the room itself?
Disadvantage because you are. You are out
Okay.
of that because the light would only be coming through here because of the walls.
Well, it's still a 12 and a 14, so 16.
All right.
Stonk turns around. All right. So
What does he see?
Let's see if you have a plan. Oh.
Well,
Stop it, no.
Mostly to get Ed involved as soon as possible.
you see a guy right there.
Oh! Oh!
That doesn't look like a guy.
That looks kind of like a
because
placeholder.
Oh my god! It was a placeholder this entire time.
Oh my god! How he looking?
Let me take a look at you.
How he do?
How be this dude?
How he be looking?
honestly, right now he's not looking too hurt. He's actually
Kind of hiding.
he's a little hidden.
You can tell the
Oh
giant does
my
not
God,
see it.
Mocha.
I don't know. Okay, she wants dinner. Role play. I'll be right back.
Okay. What?
Tavi,
What?
do you have a plan?
No!
Well, normally I'd ask Slanei, but they disappeared.
You felt me walking underneath both of you.
No.
You stepped on his toes as he walked.
I absolutely stepped on Stonk's toes on
I'm
accident.
so going to throw you into the pit with the fucking giant.
You
You
probably
deserve
couldn't
it.
feel it.
You know what? I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
What?
Me throwing you into the pit with the giant.
Oh, please no.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
You blew up a flower in front of my face instead of just saying, don't look at it again.
We're really
Sometimes repetition is key.
we're min-maxing
Stupid
this session.
people, you got it. Your repetition. You gotta have consistency.
I am role-playing Stonk as intended. Josh, I heard you the first time when you said, don't look at the flower. Me, Stonk, realizes that it would be very funny if Stonk just didn't internalize what you said. Mocha, what are you doing?
the audacity.
She's
The lion, the
violence.
witch.
She gains massive balls sometimes.
That's not possible. She's
Next,
a baby.
next you're gonna do is give her dry food, and then she's gonna kill you.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen what she did to the dry food bag.
Oh yeah, she chewed through it.
Mm-hmm.
Because she wanted it?
Yep.
Or she just hated it.
She had a
dropped that.
message to send.
Where's the... There it is. There's
Can I roll like a general insight on you while you can't see me?
More just what do you look like?
Yeah, that's also a good
Describe
question.
yourself to Slanei and Slanei only. Let's
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
the room.
Yeah. Well.
Take off your clothes while you do it.
Yeah. I
That's
slowly
desirable.
undress,
Oh.
making complete eye contact. No,
Striptease.
I mean it's very
Random
cold
reflection.
outside, so wearing heavy coats and furs over my normal attire, which is like faded, generally nice clothing that is like a faded purple. It looks like it used to be a lot nicer, but has worn over a longer period of time and has been over time reinforced by studded leather.
Oh.
He's currently holding a very fancy looking longbow,
Okay.
and he appears to be a human in his like late 40s, but like a rough late 40s.
Oh, so you look about the same age as Slanei.
Yeah, I guess.
Just leave her alone.
Um,
Don't look at her.
need to check my spells real fast.
She just attacked my foot.
Yeah.
She's gonna kill you.
Okay. Okay, so where did I miss off? Because Mocha was throwing the
We
thing.
didn't do it.
It's a
We did
character
nothing.
description.
Yes.
Literally just character description.
All right.
I'm gonna peek between Stonk's like side and like the wall, trying to look at the thing. Just like, think we can take it?
It's very slowly, like it doesn't look like it's gonna attack you, but it is intently, slowly moving forward.
Us two?
Something, yeah, that's next to you.
Stonk can take it on himself.
We got Slanei.
And then I'm going to
Wherever Slanei.
point out, like, we
I'm
should
very
go.
confident about these things, but
I'm sure it's only like, what, 8d8 per flail attack. You got
I think
this.
I need to stealth real fast since I did just appear out in the open now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last one.
Nat
Okay.
20 and a 13, not bad.
I don't remember if I'm proficient in stealth, but that's at least a 17.
Maybe more.
You're good.
Okay.
It sees Stonk and Tavi. It doesn't see you two.
Okay.
It's gonna have a chat. You could try talking to it. You speak giant. It's creepy, but you could try it.
Sure. I'm gonna shout out in giant.
Yo, home dog, why you stink so bad?
Yo,
I'll
your
say that
fucking
the-
drool is
The
fucking stanky, bro.
the fiery lava, just kind of magma that's just oddly encrusting this being, is letting off steam because of how cold it is in here. And that is what's fogging the room.
What is your name, giant?
It kind of tilts its head again, slightly cracking again, as it slightly just kind of opens its mouth like it tries to speak, but just strange gargling noises come out.
Oh, diplomacy has fallen through.
You can make a creepy sound if you're friendly.
And it begins to step up the stairs.
It's not allowed to do that.
Yes, it can.
We should go. I'm gonna use my channel, my second channel ability now that I have it to go invisible again. To sneak between their legs. Reappear over here. We should go.
Slanei, what the
We're just gonna ditch you.
I know, I told him, I pointed at the exit, like, we should go.
Did he say anything of response, or did he just point and leave?
I
10,
waited long enough for a response.
9,
Run.
8,
Oh,
7,
Time to get fucking running, my
Fine.
dear.
alright.
4, 3.
He's gonna start digging
Alright,
through the
Scooby-Doo chase time.
As you guys
before you...
begin to run, it notices you all turn your back and begins to lift its flail and swings over it. And with a button on the end of the flail, the axe not the handle, the metal
Blade.
part spins forward. So, who were the last few people to get out?
I was definitely the last.
I was
one.
the first one out.
Stonk and Newbie.
Yeah.
Stonk, Newbie, and maybe Tavi,
It's
depending.
fine.
Depending on, I don't know.
Does a 16 hit?
Just barely. Yep.
I think that's my AC.
That's my AC.
Tavi. Does that hit you as well, or is it just us two?
I followed
I think
you
Tommy
out,
was
so-
fine.
Okay.
It was just me and Ed. We'll share this pain.
Here you go, Chris. Special meme just for you, buddy. You're welcome.
26 slashing damage
Oh.
and 6 fire damage.
That would have almost brought me down. To
Remember
0.
when we said we could take any giant?
Are you down?
No.
That was 32 total?
You can
Yep.
only have 26 HP. You're screwed.
That would have brought me down to 4.
Yeah, and so it wedges itself between the rubble right here, and as it wedges itself between the rumble, it's not like somebody already fucked with the foundations.
Oh no. Are you trapping us in here, Mikkel?
Well, let's just say
You should
it
hurry.
all starts to rumble a little bit around you.
You should probably hurry.
How many turns does it take you guys to get out?
Unfortunately, the
More for
slowest
you.
member is at the front.
So,
Can I
5,
pick you
10,
up?
Well,
Is there anything I
thankfully,
can
we don't have to worry about you because you're
40.
tiny.
45,
I can move through y'all spaces. Can they move through my space as well?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can I pick you up?
I feel like that should go both ways. Because if a giant is held up by a
105,
small
110.
creature,
It's
it doesn't make sense.
It's
if the small
120
creature
feet
can
to the
just go
exit.
right
Okay.
through them.
That takes me. I mean, if everyone else can walk over
It
me,
takes-
it will take me the longest.
It takes you 5
It-
move actions,
How
so
far
like
was it?
3 turns.
What,
100
dashing.
you said?
120 feet.
120, 50. It takes me 3 turns dashing.
3 turns normal, 2 turns dashing.
Okay. So as you guys take your first turns to get out of the cave, the axe that has wedged itself in the rubble right here
First turn can get you past a fucked
begins
up
to
part.
trigger the kind of rumbling slightly around you as it once again lets out a wailing cry. And from behind you, though none of it hits you, magma flashes through the hallway as you guys can't turn back now.
No turning back.
That's its first turn. Everybody go where you go for the first turn.
You have 60 feet of movement?
If you're
Yeah.
dashing, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
5, 10, 15, 20,
That's a-
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. 80, I probably could have taken that quicker, but
right,
we're already
right around
through.
there-ish.
Okay.
Based on
Okay.
being furthest behind.
All right. To the people who ended their turn in the area that Mikkel specifically fucked up,
Thank you,
please
Mikkel.
make dex saves.
You're
How
welcome.
good's your dex?
Well,
You're welcome.
not fucking great.
I hope you weren't too attached to
I
this
only took out
PC.
2 supporting walls.
Man,
You're fine.
Imagine like all this build up to get a character for him to die in the first session.
Not even in the first session, within the first
We don't
20
even
minutes.
know his name.
I
He just gets
should've
fucking.
hung closer to you guys.
That's fine.
No, I
Oh,
just
that's
did
cocked.
We wouldn't even be able to give you a
That was
funeral.
like closer. That was close to 19.
We'll use some of that expensive wine we won to salute your corpse.
That's 12, unfortunately.
19.
You pass, you don't. So you are able to kind of leap out of the way as the rubble falls from above you. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as loose rubble falls on top of you.
Okay.
That's the karma.
Any other effects?
That's
or
the
just
flower
damage?
karma.
Yeah, that's just the damage.
Honestly, I deserve
rocks
that.
fell on you.
Rocks
so-
fall, everyone dies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think in this.
And you
turn-
hear another howl kind of go through the cavern.
Am I on half a tile right now? I think both of us were on half.
It doesn't matter.
Everyone else should
I'll
be
say
able to
that
get
you
out.
guys can safely exit the cavern at this point.
I know you have more movement than me.
I know. I'm just like
Tagging.
there's not a lot of space on the map left.
Okay.
We cleared the dungeon. We did it. We beat the boss.
It was optional. You didn't have to. You didn't have to fight the abomination.
I think it's
There
for the
probably was
best.
some cool loot down there, but
Yeah, it's not like Mikkel can use the flail great axe, but it's okay.
I really wanted one too.
Dark
Well, you
Souls
should have
ass
come
weapon.
with us then.
It's almost like
Should have said, screw the role play.
screw my backstory. Screw my character's personal trauma.
Yeah. Trauma? Never heard of her.
All right. So as you guys exit, the second you guys get out of there, the howl kind of echoes through the mouth of the tomb entrance, and at this point, it is dark outside.
After like we get outside and like
Mikkel's
pull
like
off a
at the
little bit,
entrance, like he was.
Yeah,
about
you
to
just
come
see
in.
them fall out.
Stonk just kind of goes, "What the fuck was that?"
Can I roll a something? Like a religion?
Sure, roll religion.
Because that seems appropriate for a giant.
I also.
That's good.
23.
30-20.
You are the least subtle people I have ever met.
And who the fuck is this?
That's a good question.
Did Stock
I'll
not notice
answer
this
that
person
later.
the
Okay.
whole time?
Was a little preoccupied.
Hi. How you doing?
Nearly cut in half by a. Great.
I'm glad to hear it.
I'm alive.
I wouldn't go that far.
And I wouldn't have gotten away with it if it weren't
You see the giant thing in the middle of the room, and you wave to it, say hi, introduce yourselves, as it's spitting magma. Anything else would have been better.
In their
That's the
defense,
session in a nutshell.
I did kind of walk away from them.
I didn't say hi in giant. I'll have you know. I asked him
It
his
doesn't
name.
matter.
For the record.
For the record, I want my dumbass decision to be wrote down properly.
You didn't answer the question. Who are you?
My name's Rickard,
That's a name.
His name's Dick.
and
Yeah, you're only being called Dick from now on. I'm sorry.
What did you think of that?
well, I just came to study this place. It's interesting. It was I'm sure you saw the corpses of the guards I came with, and
Guards?
guards.
You had guards that came with you?
Well, they're dead now.
Those were the ones in the anglerfish.
Oh, they looked at the flower, didn't they?
Yeah.
I still haven't seen the flower.
You don't want to see the flower.
You felt it.
You felt what the flower does. Twice.
Yeah.
I like how you warned him because it would do exactly what it did. Don't go near the bomb, it'll explode. Here, I'll explode it for you.
So, wait, Rick, you came out here with guards.
Indeed.
You went through this place,
Yes.
And then you stayed.
and you just were watching it?
Yeah. I was writing stuff down. I was trying to learn everything I could about this place.
Then
And
do you have any information on what the fuck this place is and who that fuck that was?
this is a cold place, and that's a big fucking giant. I was going to
He
get
fits
more,
right
but
in.
you pissed it off.
Oh, now it's my fault. I see.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
What was that?
Nothing.
Good.
Mikkel's just bandaged up and looking befuddledly at this.
By the way, can you please never barrel down a hallway that you can't fit down again?
Alright.
Sasnay is coming out.
The Sasnay is coming out.
We came out this way to kill that asshole.
It's not even here.
He's not even here, unless that was him. It could have been.
You literally saw its pet being eaten.
I don't think that that's him, though.
To be fair, his pet did betray him.
It pussied out like a bitch.
Got eaten by
Saying
shadow
it
demons.
deserved what it got. It might be that. Have you not seen that I put that as that a long time ago? Oh.
Well, this was a bust.
We accomplished
Nothing.
nothing.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
that's one way of looking at it. Another way is that we did learn.
But not fuck with this cave.
I'm very confused.
All you've accomplished is completely ruin my research, get me wounded, pissed off a giant.
We've done that several
It's
You
gonna-
hear
times
it
now.
scream again from the depths.
Slanei
It's just
mimes
the Tom
adding it
scream.
to Slanei mimes adding it to a list of gods that we've pissed off at this point.
We should go.
Oh, what did our religion check get us, by the way?
So, you didn't... That was not really giant related. So, Slanei, you don't really get much. Tavi, that looked like a corrupted giant. Well, you've never seen one before. You know that demons like contorting things.
Remember when I said look out for runes?
I didn't see any.
I didn't see any.
It was...
Somebody already picked one.
Oh.
We should go.
Clearly, I don't have anywhere else to go.
You fucked up my
Gosh.
research and almost got me killed. Can I join you?
This is not.
He's an old man in the middle of winter.
I'm-
Nowhere else to go.
It's literally an old man in the middle of winter. His fucking escorts are plant food.
Yeah.
Where you
God,
from?
imagine being an old man in the middle of winter.
Huh?
Where are you from?
Looks at backstory. That's always fun.
I wrote this down a while ago.
Yeah.
Braybar.
Baruvik.
Nope.
Why'd you say Braybar twice?
I felt like
You just said Braybar.
I felt like saying it with an accent. You know, I wanted to see if
Edison.
Yeah.
Bornhus.
What was
Bornhus.
it? Vornhus?
Yes.
Do I know where that is?
Do I
Four
know
moose?
where that is?
Four moose.
I would say, Kelly, you would know that that is a territory slightly northwest from here between Daskafell and Valtorwick. It's on the map.
What was it again?
In the north of the Frerewood.
Say it again.
Varnhus.
One who's
Varnhus.
found it.
Can you tell I haven't practiced any voice?
That's fine.
You'll get there.
The accent will develop within the next few sessions.
I still shift in and out of like an actual
I go
Stonk
from
accent
Russian
and just
to
me.
vaguely deeper to just sort of mumbling. It depends on the session.
I just have given up a long time ago for Slanei.
All Slanei needs is them.
Okay.
Okay.
The fabulous. The fabulosity.
Well, Rickard.
Is it Rickard or Rickard?
Rickard.
Rickard.
Dick.
Rickard.
Dickard.
Rickard.
It's Dickard now, I guess.
Well, Dickard.
Rickard the Dick.
Rickard when we like you, Dickard when we're pissed off.
Yes.
That works.
Well, Rickard, you'll die if you go on your own. I suppose
Clearly.
you can follow us.
You can see the wounds.
Die if you come with us.
Oh,
We were at a
Have
village
a-
not too long ago, so.
oh, I'm so
Oh
sorry.
wow, you're healing him.
Have that's
You're
7
healing
points.
Him?
Yeah.
How much HP do you have?
Well, I have 10 after the fucking
Oh, damn.
smack.
You got
I'm down to
food.
20.
I rolled like almost max damage for that.
Oh, we
and-
could have taken him.
And luckily for me, I think I'm almost healed to full now. I'm 4 away from full HP. It's weird having more.
I didn't take
Oh wait, actually I took some damage.
You got hit by the rock.
I got hit by the goddamn rocks.
all the damage I took was emotional.
Yeah, good for you.
emotion.
All the damage I took was fear.
I don't want to
For
stick
my
around
life.
here though.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the mending, and I appreciate your ability to be quiet
I wouldn't go that far.
compared to everyone else. I don't even know who this is.
My name is Mikkel. Who are you?
I'm Rickard. I'm Mikkel.
I nod befuddledly. We need to go.
I think Tavi was the quietest in there.
I'm super stealthy most of the time.
Unless you lose your goddamn mind.
Oh yeah, did you hear his cat shrieking from like a few rooms
So
over?
I clarified, he heard everything.
I heard literally everything. I just chose to fucking not deal with it because I'm in the middle of fucking taking notes of the
Research.
giant.
Fair enough.
You got your notes on what happens to the giant when it hears stimulus.
Yeah, when a giant.
What happened to the giant? Doesn't ask the person who was researching it. Alright.
Well, we should probably leave before that thing learns how to get out of a cave.
Yeah.
I've been gesturing to go, and I just start like walking. Like
Finally.
this is not a chat. Let's go.
I need to put on my snowshoes real fast.
It takes an hour.
Okay.
God, I hope
I just
you go
pick
fast.
you up. We're not
Oh.
staying.
Okay.
You can do it later.
As you leave, you even hear the echoes of just kind of the shriek from that creature in the wind.
Should have blown that place up.
feel like
And,
you guys should have done literally anything else.
Okay. Move past it.
What's done is done.
We get it. We fucked up.
No woulda, coulda, shoulda here.
Consequences be damned.
No. Hold on. I'm not admitting that I was wrong. Why would I? It's a perfectly reasonable thing to do when you meet a giant to ask it who the fuck it is.
You've done that to the troll. You've done that to the
The
first
Yeti?
giant, and you've done it to the Yetis.
You
Yes.
say, who the fuck are you?
Did you include the fuck?
Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
That aside, did you see the magma? Just it doesn't. You heard its neck just turn.
Sounded healthy. I'm a doctor.
I got freaking died.
Well, you see, I didn't get an answer, which in of itself is an answer.
Richard just instantly gets insight into Stonk's intelligence.
And now, Ed gets to also experience what I've experienced for this whole campaign. And now you understand.
Kumquat.
Kumquat, everyone.
Kumquat.
Only our avid listeners and fans will understand.
Not even Ed.
Not even Ed will
He
understand.
doesn't care.
I got myself into something.
Honestly, as much as I hate to admit it, he's not wrong.
You are saying this from my shoulders.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Am I facing towards them, or like...
agreeing with me?
Is he slung over your shoulder?
Yeah, you just been. You're like a sack of potatoes.
And, like, am I a sack of...
shoulder.
Is Mikkel in front of everyone so I can turn and face everyone, or am I just
Probably.
talking
Honestly-
away from everyone?
Honestly, you're like under my armpit because you're so small.
Okay.
I'm just like.
Like a sleeping bag.
You're not
If you
working.
tell anyone I agreed with you, I will deny it.
Oh, you're okay.
True, but I know the truth.
Is Stonk's eye still revealed?
Yeah.
Yeah, never was covered.
Alright.
Forgot to put it back on.
So, Rickard, what you see on, and what you actually saw when you were inside of the tomb, you saw that one of Stonk's eyes is this pinkish red, and it actually, you may have been seeing shit, but it looked like it was glowing for some time. And the more you look at it and look at him while it's talking, it actually twitches slightly in random directions.
Pink eye.
It's pinker eye. It's a fantasy pink.
Is it like fantasy cancer?
Oh wait, I have a little thing that I drew of Rickard too that I will share.
Oh,
Yes,
we can make fun of Dick.
So keep
Dick.
has-
What dick sides did you roll?
Oh yes, what Dick says did you roll?
I don't remember. I rolled it before I even came up with the name.
I'm pretty sure it was like pretty even with everyone else.
It was. I think it was like dead average.
Was it 6 or a 9? If not, you failed.
It was not a 9. I can guarantee that.
What, it might have been a
Dick?
7.
I think it was a 7.
A
I
7
sent
sounds
it in
right.
character.
While impressive,
It's not right.
It disappoints us.
I think it's in Info Treasury where all
There
of
he
the...
is.
Oh god, you're old.
Oh god, you look older than me.
Yeah, I said a real rough 40.
Oh, there's one of Stonk's pink eye.
In case you're curious
so
what that
oh.
was like.
You rolled a 6.
I did roll a 6.
This is so sad.
Okay.
Average.
It was a 6 though.
I mean, yeah, you're within the correct numbers to roll, but it's still
Yeah.
wrong.
Well,
I think Carrie
Mocha.
rolled a 5, and that's just bringing
One.
down the average.
Oh my god, Mocha!
Keep roleplaying. I'm getting. Get the foil.
so,
Protest
Big guy.
squeak.
Yes.
I think my eyes may have been playing tricks on me, but what's with your
What's with you?
what's
Corny.
with your eye in the cave?
Kind of like bring my hand up, feel around for the eye patch, and like be like, oh shit, it's not there. Still lost that. It's just pink eye. I'm gonna grab like bandages and start very
Deception check, roll appropriate. Oh, we know it's a deception check.
It's a deception
Roll
check.
this insight.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
You strike fear into him either way.
You
I
just
think
use your
Mocha just
passive
wanted
20
attention.
intimidation. It's pink eye.
That's a 14.
Oh. You have negative
17.
wisdom?
Sorry, no, 18.
Oh no.
Wait, actually, is that? Oh, that is a 16. My bad. I
That
thought.
didn't sound right.
I'm like, why would Lauren let the other smart person also have negative wisdom? This just seems like a bad idea waiting to happen.
The others.
18 deception. It's pink eye.
It's pink eye.
He believes it's pink eye.
Oh, you're treating it poorly.
Damn God.
What do you know about treating pink eye?
You let it open as you walk through the giant cave. Nothing for it but ancient tombs.
So, as you guys travel, Rick the Dick.
Dick.
Rick the Dick.
Rick the
Just
Dick.
Rick the Dick.
Dastardly
Follows-
dick.
Dick dastardly.
You all make your way back to the small hamlet of Fiskdaler, which you Rickard has heard of, but you have not been here.
Can we make it back on one day? Because it took half a day to get here.
Yeah, so it probably, you spent maybe
15 minutes.
2-3 hours in the tomb.
It's
And-
a 15-minute drive.
Yeah.
It would be a 15-minute drive.
It's probably going to take you like 6-7 hours to get back. So by the time you get all the way back, it will be the dead of night.
I'm being carried.
I'm just bleeding every other drop, every other step.
You're fine. I stopped the bleeding.
Now
It's
it's
a
just
rep-
the internal.
It's
Yeah, it's just
it's just
internal.
now honestly just pain at this point.
Just the arthritis kicking.
Yeah, stopping the bleeding didn't really refill the blood.
Yeah, you're on your own.
Yeah, there's no way to solve that one. Sorry.
So,
Just sleep for 12 hours, you're good.
what's with all of you searching
She's gone.
for a giant to pick a fight with, and then immediately
Keep going.
Cat's going
immediately
for
pissing off whatever was wrong with that giant.
We're sightseeing.
What giant?
There was,
Oh,
there was
What,
a,
what was his name, the dude?
Ólfeigur.
Ólfeigur?
I don't think it was him. Seemed.
Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. He didn't really
No,
talk
'cause
much, and
what-
we didn't see
what
him
I have-
last time.
but I have found out the giant's name through anything, or
It would not. It doesn't speak.
She's already walking over there, Lauren.
like I was like thinking if it was like written
She's
down
speed
anywhere.
running.
I don't know.
She's speed running.
Okay, can somebody else do it? Thank you, Kelly. Because I'm gonna type to Edison what you learned, because I think I didn't really talk about that part.
Modern problems need modern solutions.
Hand her to Josh.
No, please don't. She'll bite me.
Oh.
All right, does it anyway.
Ow.
Using your ball privileges. I'm putting foil on the
Meow.
Mocha's
I
too
know
powerful
you
for
want that.
tinfoil.
And she's jumping down. She is walking towards it.
She really wants
She
it.
is proceeding towards the plants. She is at the second couch. Hold on, Chris. Let's see.
Okay, Kelly made it in time.
Okay, she made it in time. Damn.
Thank God.
So
You see this?
Put some on the ledge, too.
so sightseeing, you say?
Yes.
Here,
Yeah.
of all places,
Uh-huh.
inside demon-infested catacombs.
Uh-huh. I mean,
You feel Mikkel flinch at that.
did we not sound like tourists in there?
I mean, you certainly acted like it. You even got in the way of everything. It was absolutely tourist.
Is tourist a word in the
Okay, I sent
Nordian
it.
Empire?
What?
Is tourist a word in the Empire?
Outlander.
Okay. Because I've used the word tourist as though we are tourists here. Omoka is very disappointed.
The piss bottle just in case.
Not the piss one.
Not the piss bottle.
Piss bottle.
Okay, continue. We're all back. Mocha's not gonna. Oh.
Will it work? Can it stop her? I think she's too powerful.
Will she be bothered by tinfoil?
Only one way to find out. Only time will tell.
She'll probably just jump.
She's crazy.
Alright, she's sniffing it. Will she just step on it? Does she understand?
The crinkle tingle.
Oh.
She doesn't care.
She's making it.
She's too powerful for tinfoil.
Mocha's gonna hate you if you spray her with the piss bottle.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Can we move the plants?
To where?
Put Mocha in another room and then put him on top of the bookshelf.
Yeah, the bookshelf is like the only place that I can't see Mocha getting to.
And if you put her in Lauren's
Onto a
room,
ceiling fan.
if you put her in Lauren's room when you move it, she won't know where you put it for a little bit.
True.
Although Mocha is just sitting there now that
All right,
we're
let's
all
just
watching her.
let's just wait. We'll let her go.
She's thinking about
This
it.
is our break real quick.
Okay.
Still got a little bit to go if you guys are up for it.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
we're just taking a quick 5-minute break to watch Mocha and see what she does. Because we all find it very fascinating.
The mind of a cat.
Enigma.
Just gonna chew on it.
Yeah, you got called a tourist there. Slanei.
I called all of us tourists.
Mocha. Mocha.
I disagreed.
Oh, you just
She's
agreed
gonna
with
yell
that?
I
at you,
just
watch.
agreed.
Oh,
Mocha.
yeah. Like tourists.
Mocha. Hey,
She's getting all like.
Mocha? Oh, yeah?
What?
Do you feel bad? You've been a bad girl.
What's next on our self-guided tour?
Oh, yeah, you're yelling at me.
Looks like
I know
Bray
it
Bar.
sucks.
Bray bar? Okay.
Why? You sprayed me in the side with old water.
Might get dysentery. No promises.
Head has gotten dysentery.
Okay.
Well, I am in Oregon.
Okay. All right, guys. We can
That
start.
means you survived the
We can
Oregon
start it up
Trail.
again. Hopefully, Mocha won't.
Immediately go for the plants again.
Mocha, you come here.
She's just a menace to society today.
Mm-hmm. She chooses violence sometimes.
This is just the most violent I've seen her in a while.
Are you sure? The last time you came here, she literally attacked you for no reason while rubbing aggressively up against you.
That is true. She did do that.
All
I
right.
suppose this isn't nearly as bad because she's not attacking me directly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So.
When he says demon-filled caves, he says we should head back, and I pick up the pace a little.
Can I roll an insight on this man?
Sure.
Just like his general, like,
A vibe
the
check.
general vibes of him right now. After realizing he's in with a bunch of tourists, I think that's a 19.
Okay. What? You can say.
What? 19.
Vibe to what vibes?
What
does your
vibes
character
are you
emit?
giving off right now in terms of like?
Angry old man.
So
He's not mad, he's disappointed.
you know that isn't actually far off. It's more of a fuck, what did I get myself into vibes. And he is just like, oh fuck me. Okay,
There goes my research grant.
there goes my research. I gotta be with these assholes now.
How long until you book it?
Once he
How
finds,
far can you make
once
it
he
through the
finds
hills?
what we've done so far, he's gonna ditch us in the next city.
Okay.
Assuming that's if he finds.
If he hears the words piss sniffer, he's out.
He has no idea what that means though, and that's the.
Does Edison know who Piss Sniffer is?
I actually don't.
We'll explain the story.
I
we're
have
gonna
been
give-
intentionally like only reading the bare essentials of your guys' story, so that way I don't get like know what I shouldn't know. I
Fair
only
enough.
been reading bullet
We will
points.
give you the rundown after the session.
Of especially the inside jokes, because
You'll need to know.
you'll
you
need
need
to
to
know
know
them.
Okay.
Okay, so unless there's anything you guys would like to roleplay on your way back to the town,
We don't stop right. We just head right back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw in anything.
Thank God. I have no spell slots, really.
All right, so you guys begin to approach the hamlet of Fiskdaler once again, and I'm assuming you bring Rickard with you to the mead hall.
No, we ditch him next to the rooster.
Rickard and the rooster.
It's sleeping now. It rests.
Does
It's
it?
not an immortal rooster. It can't just scream for its entire day.
For now.
For now.
For now.
It's one of the gods in disguise just mocking us.
Okay.
Well, we've returned.
So this appears to be
Lush,
maybe
isn't
a small village of, from what you can see in the darkness, maybe 40 people. It's small.
Okay.
Real small.
It's a Paul Thorpe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fat Thorpe.
A Gale Thorpe.
Mm-hmm. So Galethorpe is a big Thorpe. This is a small Thorpe.
Large Thorpe.
I'm just gonna head towards the meat hall and kind of walk in.
Oh, time to get depression drunk.
Oh.
Oh,
You have no idea.
All right. As you walk in, who just doesn't know the area, as you walk in, there's a large fire in the center of the mead hall that kind of goes up into a chimney. There are a wide variety of people who are kind of huddled together, either eating some forms of like dried out foods or stews, who are just kind of sitting in the corner, staying warm in here for the nights with their families. Katunye, I'm assuming you look for her immediately when you come in.
I look, but I don't approach.
Yeah. She appears to be hanging out with Loki right now, just kind of laying up against Loki, as Loki is awake and alert, but Katunye is falling asleep because it is night. As you guys walk in, Arnkatla, who is a woman with kind of messy red hair, in her middle-aged, got a little bit of gray in it as well, with a shield on her back, kind of walks toward you. You're back, what did you find? Anything?
Well, it's not promising from
The
what we've
fuck
seen.
happened to him?
It's a long story.
We found him in there.
In the
And
tomb.
Messed up my research.
claims to have been researching whatever was in there.
What was in there?
Demons.
Demons is the least of our problems with that.
Just gonna...
Demons are the problem.
Yeah.
Anything about Ólfeigur?
Well, if you're referring
I'm
to
gonna cast
What
silence
exactly
on him.
did Ólfeigur look like?
If you
Because
can't
when
silence,
Oh.
we all can't talk.
we encountered him, we didn't actually get a chance to see him.
No.
Oh, he's some large, hulking figure.
does he normally
He's a fair, white beard and fair skin with blue eyes. He had a bladed axe that he could throw, but just the blade.
I am staring daggers at you right now to stay quiet.
Like shoving a drink in.
Didn't we find
Oh.
Ólfeigur like a couple days ago?
No, that was like a week ago because you guys have since
We spent a
traveled and
couple
camped
days.
out. It has been like 5 or 6
He's had time
days.
to get fucked up.
That might have been Ólfeigur. That very likely was him.
What was him?
That
he's doing great? And I get
point at the thing that doesn't exist.
He's talking to Lauren.
oh yeah, I was talking.
Oh no, I'm Arnkatla. What
no.
are you talking about?
Never mind. That was me.
There is no Lauren.
Yeah.
I stand up. I say he's doing great. He's staying warm, and then I walk out
Of the building?
of the building.
Insight check. It's a 19.
It's midwinter at night.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
Some asshole.
Still don't know. We think, if I had to guess, he might have been corrupted by the demons.
Oh,
Yeah.
she kind of thinks to herself, says, I don't know much, if anything, about the demons, or demons in general. What
I also walk out.
What happened in there? And she gestures to the now two people who have just left the conversation.
We met the one weirdo, and Mikkel had a run-in with, I don't know. I'm out of ideas. I don't know what's up with him. I'm pretending. I'm lying this entire time. I don't even know that guy. And Mikkel doesn't explain his problems until they explode out and cause us issues.
Hey, stop.
Yes?
Don't trauma dump.
Okay.
Mikkel had been there. We could have taken him.
Hey, Stonk. Stonk.
What?
She's already freaking out. Already panicking.
And I can't?
Okay.
Are there a bunch of
All the people are now looking over towards the
Stonk? Do you want to scream? How much do you want to just let it all out?
Not right now.
Let it go.
Then let's talk about this. Don't trauma dump on someone
Helga.
who doesn't.
She calls over you don't see her, but an older woman in her mid to late 60s with long kind of braided hair, wearing some runes on her. Yes, what is going on?
The runes.
What is going on here? And she turns to Helga and says, I think these men need some help. And then she kind of whispers that to her ear, pats her shoulder,
Can I-
walks away, and Helga
God,
goes,
are we getting a therapist? We're getting a family counselor.
She walks up to both of you, and then, what seems to be the problem?
It all started when I was born.
Yeah, Tavi
I don't
needs
think-
a therapist
Hey,
right now.
don't call me. Don't bring me in.
Ankatla at this time appears to be walking over and talking to other people, kind of explaining what you had just told her.
I'm gonna take a peek back in the mead hall to see, like,
I would like to.
You now see
Wait.
an old woman talking
Can
to
I-
them, like, in a consoling way towards
Oh.
them.
I
You
just
saw Mikkel just walk past you.
Do I see you peek in?
Not if you're paying attention to what Stonk's doing.
Okay.
Oh, is Mikkel just leaving all the way?
Do you pay attention?
Might as well.
I mean, yeah, I got nothing else better to do. I just left the mead hall and just
He
peeking in
goes-
really
Just wanna
quick.
You literally just
Minecraft?
went out in the dead of winter to make a statement.
He goes around the
Making a
corner,
statement.
and if you
Okay,
watch
I'm
him,
cold now.
he
Can I come
climbs
back
up
in?
on top of the barn and just sits where the rooster sat, sulking. He's having a little meltdown, you know.
Okay.
You know how
See
it
where
is.
being around the bush gets you?
I'm not having any problems. Are you having any problems?
No.
Regardless of what happened there, is there anything I can do to, have you not act like this?
I don't know, Stonk.
Drugs! I've got some of those!
Go ahead. Take some drugs.
Or perhaps maybe a reading might help.
No, I don't think
What
that.
the fuck does a book have to do with this?
No! Not that kind of reading.
Pulls a book out my rigger.
You said your name is Stonk, right?
Published.
This is
Yes.
a long tale.
You see, here in this town, tend to, read into the future. Not in a... And she looks at her and says, not in a typical way, but I read omens. If it would bring you peace to know anything.
Sure, why not? We have plenty of time.
It's like 2 a.m.
She kind of like peers up. Are you sure?
What's the worst that could happen?
All right. Follow
Let's make
me.
another deal with another devil. Alright, let's do this.
She smiles and says, follow me. Feel free to bring your friends as well. And she smiles, in case they're also curious. But be wary. It is not my fault if you don't get the answer you're looking for. But it tends to help some people calm their nerves to know that they'll survive the winter.
It's gonna say you're all gonna fucking die.
Honestly,
I'll come with.
You're coming with?
I need something to do.
Alright.
we need someone to mediate the Stonk Slanei that's about to.
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Are you just sort of watching me on the ceiling? Well, what are you
I
up
guess
to?
3 of us are going.
I'm sorry,
just
unless
like-
you have a problem with that, Stonk.
I have a climbing speed. I can get up there. I don't know if you want to talk to me. I have to shout.
I've just been like going between like
Honestly.
looking at these guys. They somehow managed to get into therapy by beating around the bush so hard. And then there's this person on the freaking roof.
She's like, what's your name? Such you got me.
Look at me go. So I'm just in awe that they managed to get themselves into therapy from just like not saying.
Mikkel, as you sit atop the
Did
roof
not ask for
and
this,
just
but
kind
I
of
got it
look
anyways.
off into the distance, you actually see what appeared to be a slight glimmer of green and pink as the northern lights kind of flash off into the north.
Oh my god, you're so edgy.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I really am.
He just holds his book.
You have a book?
Dude.
Yes, from the very beginning.
Is this Josh or is this your character?
This is John.
I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever actually internalized that you had a book. Like that.
It
That's
says it literally every fucking rest.
I pull out my book.
okay. This is just me being dumb then.
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't tell if you were fucking with me or not.
No. I am genuine. I'm not fucking with you. That was just me being stupid. Sorry.
He
Alright.
has a book. He
Okay.
reads it and he hides it when people come close. That's a thing.
You notice
Okay.
as Helga walks her way over to
Now I
Arnkatla, and
recognize
because
that.
you can read lips, you, while not being able to see Helga, Arnkatla, just kind of her eyes furrow, and she mouths to Helga, like, you're too old for this. Are you sure? And she just kind of goes, nah, nah, and walks back towards the party.
If I'm being honest above board, I'm surprised this explosion hasn't happened sooner.
I'm having awful flashbacks. I swear to God, if this old lady dies as a result of telling the future, I'm gonna scream because that's just Fire Emblem Fates plotline.
Gotta have the exposition elder that dies terribly.
I have Revivify prepared.
It's even worse in Fire Emblem Fates because several times the main character is ordered to
I will
kill
let-
the Wise Mentor character
Oh.
after like he gets the information. But in order to preserve the moral purity of our player character, they just kill themselves in every single route.
I will let you know now, she won't die.
Okay, and she won't kill herself to
No.
like preserve our moral
No.
purity.
I do.
Okay.
I'm not
good.
gonna say this won't injure her.
Okay, fair. I
But
don't
she's
care
not
about
gonna
that.
die.
I have spell slots.
We
for
just
when
like are
she
cutting
injures
2 or 3
herself.
years off.
Yeah. It's not like this will fuck her up, but
It might
It's
also
fine
fuck
as
her
long
up.
as she's not like it's
One long rest
trying to
and
not
she'll be
morally
okay.
grandstand and oh look, our player characters are so special and so perfect. They can do no
I'm-
wrong even when they're playing the definitive evil route.
you think that anybody here thinks you're a good omen?
I think
No.
Thank you.
Does Stonk think
We're-
he's a good omen?
we're gray at best.
At
At best, we are gray.
Okay.
It's a
Like a
dark,
dark
gray.
gray.
Yeah. I didn't.
So, you notice that Helga begins to kind of shuffle towards you guys again, and Arnkatla kind of looks back and forth and and begins to follow her.
Oh boy.
Helga begins to walk by you and goes to the door and says, "Are you coming?"
Yes, why not? I
She
follow.
grabs a torch from the wall and says, "To my abode."
We're gonna see where she lives now.
Oh, this gonna see me go on the
You're just gonna see me like fucking just outside in a huff and just on the roof.
Mikkel on the roof is to be expected.
Yeah. You just wanted a mic drop so bad you're realizing that you're cold.
You're really, like, you'll have to pick back up the mic, and that's not acceptable, but you're freezing.
As long as we're not in there when you pick back up the mic, it'll be fine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's like as soon as we leave the building, he just like scurries back inside.
So as she walks out, you see the older woman with the torch kind of leading her way through. She's not looking back. She's just kind of walking.
If you can't follow an old lady, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Do we hear her muttering to herself while she's walking?
No.
Okay.
No, she's not totally.
Arnkatla also follows her as well and turns like to you both like, God fucking damn it. But keeps walking.
What have we done? We're innocent in this.
You've asked a very old lady to do an extremely physically taxing thing.
She offered.
She did. Because she doesn't want to admit she's old.
Nice.
I mean, sorry
It's
for
like
her.
when your nearly blind grandma says she can keep driving. You have to take away the keys.
I'm sorry, but she is still young. She's only in her 60s.
I have a family member who's pushing 97, and he's still driving around.
Yeah, but we don't have modern medicine.
True. He's 97, and he's driving his son around.
You want to know how
because his
old?
son can't drive.
You want to know how old people on average lived in the time that I'm basing this off of?
I'm gonna guess mid-50s.
69.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're already older than they should be.
I've outlived my life
Did you
expectancy
account
by,
for
like,
child mortality and your average age?
1/3 of kids make it.
Yeah, and that fucks with the average lifespan. You gotta do the median age. Gotta cut the kids off.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Yo, fuck them kids, bro.
So, Rickard, are you going to follow them?
Or are you gonna go back inside?
It's warm inside.
You could go.
Otherwise,
you
you're
could go
following
in.
a bunch of
You
tourists.
can go inside and get hustled by a kid.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Well, if I go back inside, I look like a pussy. If I follow you guys, I look like a weirdo.
Hear you just go, like, you don't let the door close so that you don't hear them, they don't hear the door creaking open again. You just gotta slip in at the right time. Just don't make eye contact.
I am curious. I'm gonna follow you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna look like a weirdo. I get it.
Alright. So,
Already
she
a
takes
weirdo
you
she
to
was.
a small little building. It's pretty nicely built, and she opens the door to it and allows for all of you to walk in, including Arnkatla. She actually waits and lingers for a few seconds and, like, looks over to Rickard, like,
And then I follow.
as you walk in, she just goes,
Just see Rickard walking and go,
This is
oh,
great.
my eyes.
Nothing like the grumpy old man you kidnapped to help your family therapy.
Pointed at me. I don't know.
You didn't have to come in.
She pointed at me. What?
You
what?
didn't have to accept. You could have been. You could have just stood on like the.
And you know what you could have done?
Is Arnkatla just like...
she's now pointing at you.
And you could have just told.
Does it scare you?
Does what scare me?
Pointing. And then you just see, like, Arnkatla's like, no.
Life's nothing easy with these people.
Stand why I
While we
How you doing,
get
Tavi?
started here, I have a few questions to ask. Are you all wanting? Well, I can't really do it individually, but to any of all who's here, I can.
Why not?
don't know what this is about.
You said you wanted it. It might ease your stress. It might make it worse. I don't know.
I take that gamble.
We're here for Tavi. Tavi's the one who's stressed out.
She walks, like, a little closer.
Tommy's been on the brink of
Well,
mental
what do you
breakdown
want
for like
to
the
hear?
past 12 hours.
Don't worry, it's Mikkel's turn
Yeah,
for mental
yeah.
breakdown.
Mikkel crossed the line. I've just been
Times.
balancing on the tightrope for a few days.
I'm looking at Tavi, but directly listening to that. Not pay.
What do you want to hear?
What's your deepest thoughts there, Stonk?
I have no idea.
She narrows her eyes and says, okay.
I would like to roll insight on that statement. Oh god, that's a 4.
This is fine.
So 11.
Looked up that
7.
one for me. That was really cool.
You want to hear something?
Yes.
Lauren got that for me.
Oh,
It was
yeah?
really cool.
That's really cool.
I figured you wanted to hear something, but you know better than to say what it is.
Helga goes over to a little fire pit and actually begins to light it and says,
Make yourself comfortable.
I stand.
you notice that for the most part, the center of the room, she's got a little bit of a bed on the side, then a little fire pit in one of the corners, but for the most part, the center of the room is completely cleared.
Can I sit in a spot where I can watch her do whatever she's doing?
Mm-hmm. She goes over to the fire and just kind of heats it, warms it up, and actually begins heating some water for a tea. She goes over to one of the a sack of salt and actually walks over and grabs a handful and begins scattering it partly on the ground in the clearing. She also at one point grabs what appears to be small, fractured animal bones and marks a circle where she kind of keeps all of the salt inside in kind of the center of the room. She walks over to the tea again, which is done, and pours it for herself and just...
Anybody want some tea?
Sure.
No.
I'll take some.
I'll take some.
She pours some. Tastes like fucking dirt.
It's you got what you asked for.
I drink it out of obligation.
I drink it about halfway. I'm gonna take the bottle of wine and pour a little bit of it. Close it, put it down, and drink the now just disgusting mixture I have made.
I'm just happy to have something
wine.
in me.
That's not an axe.
That's not an axe.
Helga, as she clears this all up and gets up some tea, she's like,
I saw some northern lights outside. Did you see it?
and she kind of gestures to all of you.
Did any of us see it?
Do you know what those mean?
I assume they mean something different to you than they did to me.
Then what do they mean to you? What do they mean to your people? I need to get rid of the bad energy. Talk to me!
Oh.
And Katsulo's just like,
I'll have to roll history checks. I'm not actually sure what they mean for.
Can I roll an insight on her? Is she just doing this because she's old and she can, or is she just is she doing this as part of a thing?
What do I get with
I'm
that?
a halfling. I need to mark that down. Did I mark down I think God I'm a halfling? I did not.
They're very beautiful.
They are. Death tends to be to some.
Oh.
What?
Those lights are believed to be the final breath of those who have died.
Well, actually, it's a solar flare.
Some people believe that if you let the lights know you're there, they'll grab you and pull you up to the sky with them. They're a terrifying thing, though beautiful.
25.
a lot of people believe that they are the last breath of those who have died.
No, not that.
Oh, what did you roll?
I was rolling insight on her, like, I need to get rid of the
I
negative
think you're doing
energy.
She...
Why
When
would
somebody...
I roll on something important?
If you go in to a divination
Oh.
And there's bad vibes.
and there's bad vibes, she's trying to break down a little bit of the barrier.
Okay. This is an entire campaign's worth of tension that just spilled over finally.
Yeah.
She sounded
Mikkel's just
like
been
Aunt Sherry.
held back from
She sounded
snapping
like
this
my
whole
Aunt Sherry.
time.
What about you two?
I'm just annoyed that my research was messed up by these dipshits.
Well, what do you want to hear?
Is he there okay?
I don't know what I want to hear. I just want to learn what was going on in there. That's it.
I'm a nosy bastard. What does a 17?
13.
Jeez, 13 get me?
Insight.
Insight.
Yeah, you gotta specify.
What's the 13 get me? Just tell me.
You just know which modifier you're using yet.
I'm being like 90% truthful.
Okay.
I'm definitely being vague.
I guess I'd like to know if my
Your
mentor is doing okay.
Well, if there's nothing else to be said, then we shall get started.
And with that,
Boy.
what's left of the tea, wine mixture's down.
She sits down in front of the open space and takes the final sip of tea and then sets it down next to her. Arnkatla holds out her hand and just says, "Give her some space." She sits in front of this open space, and on Helga's side is actually a large knife. She takes it out of its holster and turns to all of you and just generally speaks.
Tell me now, do you wish to speak to darkness? I can tell you the good fates if you want. You let me know now, but we all know mercenaries never like to hear good news.
I'm not
Mercenaries.
You guys quite literally came in, helped defend the city.
I don't know about these people. I'm not.
We're mercenaries.
It's at this point Slanei realizes, oh fuck, we behave like mercenaries.
We were literally hired to protect people.
Yeah.
I mean, we do it for anybody. We're just more honorable mercenaries than most.
Speak now.
What was the what was the? I don't know.
Do we want
Do we see dark
Do we
news?
want to get the good news or the bad news?
Can we get both?
That is a little too much for a little old me.
Do you want
You have to pick the good,
good news
or
or
the bad.
bad news?
What if some of us
What
bear
about the medium
burden of
news?
helping?
Well, do you know how to do this?
No, I figured.
I spent over 40 years of my life learning how to do
That's
this.
kind of a dumb
I
question.
mean, if it,
Was a bit ridiculous.
I had to see if there was a way to bargain to get the both good and bad news.
You failed.
I failed, but I had to try.
It's like slide 20 gold.
How about now? Will you just sort of explode for us?
Bad news. Fine. Whatever.
She reaches her hand forward and takes the knife in her left hand and cuts her palm, mumbling to herself while she does it. She's done this before. The pain doesn't really faze her. But as she mumbles to herself, it occasionally becomes mixed with humming as she cups her hand out. A few seconds after this divination begins, she still holds that pool of blood within her hand. The blood from the wounds pool in her palm and occasionally drip to the salt under her. She stays relatively still for this time, other than her left hand slightly reaching out behind her, like she's attempting to grab something. Arnkatla looks anxiously and kind of shuffles while looking at her. And Helga's body occasionally twitches, and her eyebrows furrow. Her left hand behind her back lurches out and grabs onto something. There's nothing there, but to her there is. As she touches it, her body convulses, releasing her from that neat sitting position she sat in earlier. A few seconds passed before she regains control and composure, occasionally flinching and twitching. The mumbling softens as Helga tilts her hand so that the blood begins to fall to the ground. As Helga tries to control the twitches, she also follows them as they lead her hand above the salt, dripping blood into a drawn symbol onto the ground. The torchlight makes the blood a little bit difficult to see, but it becomes devastatingly clear to some as she brings her hand to the center of the symbol, dripping the last bit of blood from her hand to form the pupil of an eye. Helga's breathing becomes labored, her eyes squeezing shut, as she begins to loudly chant to herself and hum before losing composure once again and falling out of her sitting position. She is no longer twitching, but her body lifts her head up. Nothing but white pinpoints in her eyes peer between the braids and the tattered hair. This new posture is tense and rigid as her head slowly rises to look up at each of you, emotionless. Soon after, the body gags as Helga's eyes flash back to normal between blinks and back to pits of darkness. Her face wrinkles in disgust and anger as she lurches her neck forward with the veins in her neck darkened, screaming with abound fury, "Do as I say, or I will teach you what fucking hell looks like!" as she drags her hand, pushing it down onto the salt, forming an X instead of a pupil. Her hand, as she pushes it down, she lets out a painful wail and smears the blood from her palm over the pupil of the eye. Immediately afterwards, she reaches out with her other hand to pull the searing wound closer to her body, unable to let out another cry, and collapses. Arnkatla rushes over towards her, and Helga, still conscious, slightly her eyes begin to flutter open. Arnkatla kind of looks down to her and says, Can you help me? Can you help me?"
Yeah.
And she tries to drag the her body. She's still conscious, but fucked up, over to her bed and says, "Can I speak to her alone, please?" What are you doing?
Healing.
Okay.
I'm pumping a 3rd level cure wounds.
Okay.
So that was 6, 13
Well, it
for...
doesn't need that much.
I only have 1st and 3rd spell slots right now.
I have a paladin.
I've already just...
You gotta offer to do it. So,
So that's 17.
you heal her and notice that wound, now with kind of mauled by the crystallized salt, begins to close up. And she just lets out like a soft breath. And Cutlass says, "Please leave me with her. But don't fucking go anywhere, any of you."
She
Well,
says
that
it like
was the
it's honest.
second most horrifying thing I've seen in recent memory.
That's the second most horrifying thing I've seen today.
The first was definitely the giant. No, actually, the first was the axe.
It's like the 3rd for Tavi.
Honestly, that doesn't even make it into the top 10.
Stonk. The drawing of blood in the center reminds you, and even you, and now you, of the drawings of Andor. Helga and Arnkatla begin to speak to each other, and if you wish, you can read their lips.
Absolutely.
So can you.
I walk
I'm
out.
not the only one with the observant feat?
They quite literally
Wait.
said not to leave, but okay.
Oh,
Did I
they
pick
didn't want me to
observant or did I pick
leave.
key?
Yeah,
It made
Just
it
give them
sound
some
like
space.
Go outside the
okay.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not leaving the village. I'm just walking out.
Okay,
I
I will
don't-
send you.
I don't remember if I picked observant or
You
keen
did.
mind.
You took both.
Oh, I
You're a
did
human.
both.
You're a human.
That's right. That's
You went very
right.
human.
man.
I did. That's right. I took keen mind and
Disgusting
observant.
man, you.
There you go. I sent you the dialogue. I will only explain kind of the expressions to those who decide to look. So, as Helga
Jesus
is...
Christ!
What are you doing on your...
An ad just
phone?
popped up on it. I'm so sorry, and I accidentally clicked it because I was
Get
trying
out
to
of
get
here! How
past it.
dare you!
I will never do it again.
So, as Arnkatla walks over to Helga, holding her hands, she kneels by the bedside. You see Helga struggle to get some words out. And Arnkatla just looking confused. After Helga struggles to get out a couple words, she looks over at all of you, skeptically, but with a little bit of fear in her eyes. She turns back to Helga, and they exchange a few more words before she puts Helga's hands down and slowly rises and turns towards you all. If any of you are willing, could you explain to me what that meant? If it meant anything to you.
No.
Stonk, are you outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it has more to do with these guys than it does with me.
Slanei looks like he wants to say something, and then stops himself.
By all means.
You've received enough bad news today.
It is of the request of Helga that you and your friends get out of here. You have until the sun rises to get out. I do not wish any of you ill will, but frankly, that's a bad omen if I've ever seen one.
She did say, you guys want some bad news?
There was a good news option!
Should have gone with the good news.
I kind of want to know what the good news was above board, but we'll never find that out, I have a feeling.
The campaign wrap up, we'll find out what the good news is.
Whenever
We get a
it's said
puppy.
and done, just let us know what the good news was.
We get the omen,
We get
it's just a
another
picture
puppy.
of Loki
It's really
and Couturier
cute.
snuggling.
She says,
It's a good ending.
there is a
This party.
ghost town
Good idea.
20 miles to the west in the way you're... No, 20 miles to the east in the way you're going. If you want to gain some kind of shelter in the winters, I'd advise going there, but it's not safe to have you here anymore. I appreciate all of your help. And she kind of struggles to say that.
That was funny timing.
No. The demons got it.
And
The team's got a lot of things today.
we wish you the best of luck in surviving the winter. That's the worst thing it could have said.
You know, I'll let you redo that,
Yeah.
because I know you meant well.
That was
I
the
did not
most-
mean it.
That
That
was
was the
a...
most passive aggressive. Let's see how you do without our help. What you could have done.
That
How do
was
I
a
actually say
Nathaniel
that? 'Cause,
type
like-
response.
Slanei has a way, like, he wants to say something like that, but in, like, a positive way. Christopher, just...
No charisma.
May your hearth keep you warm or some shit. I don't know.
I wish you best of luck in these cold winters.
In these trying times.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Can I offer you an egg in this chat?
That'd be Tavi.
Slanei,
That's what
Slanei will
Tavi
say
was
something
doing when
like
I was having a panic
positive, because
attack.
Christopher right now is not in a good charisma type.
Mood.
Something about seeing that.
May your winter be warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll say you say something like that, and it's very kind.
Yeah, it's
May
not
your
meant to be
glow be
passive
warm.
aggressive.
She nods and says, "As to you,
May you wear the warmest of hats.
Stonk.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're done."
Sorry.
I like the troll you did at the very end there.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, what's up?
As you sit outside, the clouds have cleared, and you were able to pinpoint a little bit of the northern lights off in the distance. But what really catches your eyes as you look to the stars, just pinpoints of light in complete darkness. It reminds you of the eyes that she spoke through. They looked like stars.
There's layers to this that I just don't understand.
It's not lit. It's not.
It's onion.
Just because you don't understand does not mean it's nonsense.
I'm gonna step out.
Stonk, are you still out there?
Stonk's T-posing
Or-
right in front of me.
Animation's
over in the
haven't
corner.
loaded yet.
He was looking up at the... from the window, you could see Stonk looking up at the sky. The rest of him is just actually, like, in the ground T-posing. You were never meant to see him.
They saved budget. They just didn't bother modeling everything past like what you're able to see from the window. So like he just doesn't have a lower torso.
Like the lower torso is like It's like there, but it's bugged. It's like attached to something else.
His arms are cut off just a little bit above the elbow too.
God, they were cutting so much money. They're saving so much time on this.
So, Rickard, you go outside, and did you leave, or are you still out there?
I'll stay out there for a little bit before I go.
Okay.
So, what are you getting out of these whole eyes business?
The pink eye.
Do I overhear them?
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. They're literally outside.
I thought we were all walking
Can I read
outside
the
at the
lips?
same
No.
time. Okay.
I'll assume this is happening as you are talking
Okay.
to Katla.
When you're coming up with your catchphrase.
Rickard?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know you.
Well, unfortunately for you, I know you, Stonk.
Is it appropriate for everyone to leave the table now?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
Let's go look at the let's
Hot
go look
damn.
at the man titty shrine. The titty shrine.
Go to Kelly's.
Titty shrine. As a gay man, I should not be excited to see a titty shrine.
That was a
Oh,
good
well,
reveal
never
because
mind.
I don't think I ever mentioned what my name was.
You didn't. I made sure. I made sure.
That was really well done. Alright. You know me?
Well, I didn't know.
just start cleaning up.
I didn't know exactly how extra you are, but I do know this. Our mutual friend.
You point at your eye when you say that.
Yep. Is he sent me here to make sure that you do exactly what they need. I'm not here to betray you. I'm not here for more subterfuge than I've already presented. Honestly, it was just to get around these buffoons. But here's the deal. I'm here to help. I'm here to assist you, to make sure you fulfill exactly what our mutual friend needs. And
What exactly does our mutual friend need?
I'm sure he'll make that obvious in time.
He's literally told you.
I know he's told me.
I don't know what he's told you. I just got the job. I don't know.
I just got hired last week.
Now, I know you're a bit of a hothead. So, I'm going to make this clear for both of us. I'm a loose end that you don't want to cut.
And why would that be?
Listen, if you end my life, your entire existence will be so much worse than whatever death I may have. But I pat you on the back awkwardly. Chin up. You just made a new friend.
Do you walk off?
I think that's where we want to end it.
Do you walk off after that?
I walk off afterwards to the meat hall.
All right, guys, you can come back. Session is over.
I will say after you walk off to the mead hall, after a little while, you just hear someone scream.
What the fuck? What did you guys do?
Also, keep us yet. Session's fully over. We don't even get to say our catchphrase at the end.
Session's over.
Arschloch.
You stopped the recording already?
Don't cough.
No, I haven't stopped the recording. You can still say things.
Come quiet.
Come quiet. That's all that needs to be said.
After I'll say this. After a little while of you guys, after I left and he left, like I'd say a minute and a half goes by, and then you hear me scream. But not like I'm in danger scream, more like, you know how you were like saying you need to scream and let it all out earlier? Yeah, that was what that was.
Oh, okay.
So we'll pick that up from there.
Helga wakes up from her sleep. This is a rooster again.
Kill it now.
Kill it now.
Kill it with fire.
You chose a great time to come into the story.
Yeah.
Honestly, we cause our own trauma to happen in
I
some way.
literally explained this to Edison. You just let everyone lie to each other, and that creates the plot.
Let everyone gaslight each other to the end.
I didn't have to do anything.
You really didn't.
No.
Okay, I gotta say, the way that I knew my name for the longest time, and I thought I was being coy about it, and being like, no, I don't want to say the name until like the end. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm Stone and then you're just like, I know who you are. Oh god.
Anyway, so now Laura told us you need to leave the room.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a name suggestion for the episode.
Alright.
Cat-astrophes and Cave-ins.
I hate it.
Pretty good.
I love it.
like that one.
That's a very good one. I like that one a lot.
Alright, so as we wrap this up, is there any final words? Because we're not going to play for a week or two, because, spring break.
Yeah.
My neck hurts.
420 Blazes, 69 MLG.
Hell
Is
yeah.
it time to no scope as well?
Fortnite default dance, MLG montage.
Rickard was just Fortnite default dancing the entire time you guys were gone.
I believe it.
Him and the MB Giant were just dancing. You guys ruined their dance party. That's why he was so mad.
That's fair.
I'd like to believe in all actuality, they were dancing because we were never supposed to see that, and the developers were like, if someone looks through the walls right now, they're gonna just be very confused.
Someone clips through the walls and sees the models just dancing.
I love when game devs just hide Easter eggs that you can only no clip the scene.
As always.
Isn't there a train in Fallout that's just a person with a train hat?
That is actually how trains work. It is literally a person with a head for a train for a head, and that's how they code
Oh, is it
trains.
still going?
That's how
it's
they make
still
it
going.
interactable.
Amazing. Okay, so final words.
Come quiet.
Kumquat.
Quack gum.